Hello, hello. Should be back. I've changed it from ultra low latency to not just low latency because I don't normally use ultra low latency. And I switched it to that for this stream just so we could have like interaction and patch notes and stuff. But if that's causing mega FPS drops, then that's not what we want. So hopefully we're back live here and I'm on low latency this time, which is what I normally stream on, so it should be okay. Probably lost a few people in that madness. We'll see how it goes. Anyone who's an early comer to this one, let me know if it's still stuttering or anything like that. I'm not in game obviously yet, but I think it may have been something to do with the bitrate or something like that because I was streaming like ultra low latency. You're still here? Cool, cool, cool. I appreciate the people who stuck around through the technical difficulties. It's kind of a hallmark of my channel at this point that I'm going to have some kind of technical difficulties. No more stuttering? Epic. Yeah, so it must be ultra low latency. Yeah, my time we surrendered. 3-1 or something like that. I don't know why they surrendered that game, but at least it meant I could restart my my stream. No ranked for this stream. I play SMITE lol. I'm gonna be just doing some like chill stuff because we're gonna need to stop at some point in the next 40 minutes to watch patch notes. Patch notes are at 3:30 PM EST, I believe, which is in roughly 40 minutes. I had a good Christmas and New Year, Frenzy. How was yours? Got to see the family and stuff like that, went home. I'm back at my place now though, which is why I can actually stream. The internet here is pretty good. The internet back home is trash. So soon? Yeah. Season 8 reveal in 40 minutes. It seems kind of unreal, dude. It's really crept up on us super fast, I feel like. There's not really been many like leaks or anything. Maybe that's why. Normally like before a new season there's like quite a lot of leaks or teasers that sort of build up the hype, but they didn't even reveal the season 8 map until like yesterday. Like in terms of teasers, so. Yeah, my time, the ping is horrible back home, but much better here, much better here. Yeah, I think what I'll do is one more corrupted arena or maybe two depending on how long they take. And then I'll do like an AMA, answer a few questions before the patch note starts. Pray for Hades, Anubis, and Afro removal. I don't mind Anubis. I don't like Hades and Afro though. I agree with you on that. Anubis is fine in my opinion. It's like a very risky pick that can have like a big payoff, but like in lower levels I guess he's kind of cheese. But once you figure out what anti-heal is and how to punish bad positioning, Anubis like kind of falls off a lot. How old am I? I'm 22. Yeah, he does have quite strong early games, Anubis. Someone suggested to me, I think it may have been in the video ideas channel, that I should play a Wheelix and deny my team's kills. So that sounds like fun. We're gonna do that. So when people knock up and throw them off the map, we can pull them back into the map. That sounds like fun to me, so we're gonna do that. Hi Kaylin, welcome. What of the new starters am I most excited for? The one where it like spreads protections around your teammates is pretty cool. I've actually forgotten what a lot of them do. It should be interesting to actually watch them be revealed in like their actual forms. But yeah, someone suggested this in the video ideas channel of the Discord, which if you're not in the Discord, link is down below. Join it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, someone suggested I should do this, so I thought, why not? We may as well. You want to see Afro get gutted? I kind of agree. Like, Afro is a character I can deal with if she's like an occasional pick that like good players of the character use, but when she's popular, I don't like it, dude. Yeah, Adam, I'm going to be watching the patch notes when they're live in like 40 minutes or so. That's what this stream was initially for. The only reason I'm playing SMITE right now is because I started the stream an hour early accidentally, and so we're We're chilling for a bit before the patch note starts. Yeah, the map reveal should be cool for sure.
You're awfully quiet this morning.
Just appreciating the scenery, pal. Just appreciating the scenery.
Yeah, so if Xingchen throws people off the map, I can save them. So we just go full tank and cooldown, right? We just want as many ults as possible and just be able to live. So maybe... Nah, this is trash, right? I don't play non-conquest game modes, but I'm pretty sure this is trash. So I'm gonna not get that. Let's get this one instead. I think this one's also trash, but we're gonna go for it. I don't know why I'm buying potions in arena when you just get thrown off the map. Let's get Blink. Oh, he's low. I gotta be careful though, because they're gonna try and push me in. I could also pull people in and then like let my team push them off, but I feel like we're not gonna have that kind of coordination. Oh, we got one. Wait, oh, there's that relic, isn't there? I should have bought that. Okay, I'm gonna buy that at level 12. I forgot that relic existed. This is the one and only time I will have fun playing arena, dude. This game was really hilarious. Xingwei can also like counter knockups in the same way that I do. Oh, he's dead. I can't save you there, buddy. Cripple? I was trying to wait to cripple his dash there, but he decided he didn't want to dash anyway. Let's get full boost soon. Talaria probably.
Why don't you attach that to my electronic pulse projector?
Alright, we have our ult now. Let's see if I can deny some kills. I'm actually dead, dude. I didn't realize it could push me that far.
An ally has been slain.
We can kill this guy, right?
An enemy has been
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we actually do need to kill minions. A tear almost fell in there, dude. That would have been funny. I'm waiting for Xingchen to ult, dude, so I can steal his kill. That's gonna be fine. Is he going for it? No? Guess not. Danza's just like killing people normally, dude. It's like I don't know what's happening here. I'm just playing regular arena. Kuzubo really likes running at us. No, thanks, Hercules. I'll not get hit by that. Nice. We're actually winning. Maybe I should not like steal my team's kills because we're actually winning. Patch notes are in 30 minutes. So we want cooldown, right? Maybe low nose as well. Let's go like breastplate into low nose. I'm good, Roberts. How are you? Oh god. I'm very scared of this Kuzenbo because I didn't buy beads. And yeah, that can happen to me. And this can happen to me. Oh no! I'm okay. Oh, this Anher's a god, dude. That was a sick play.
An ally has been slain.
This may have been a bad idea. All we can do really is just like steal people's kills. That's literally all we can do. I want to steal one kill and then I'll start using my ult to like pull people in and my team can finish them off. I just want to see how much it tilts someone when I steal that kill. No, Kuzenbo. Oh my god, a turning circle on that is nuts now, dude.
You have been slain.
Okay, we got breastplate. Your P-brain can't comprehend how to play a Wheelix. Just not too difficult. There's like a lot of small tech you can do with it though.
An enemy has been bested.
Like feather stepping at certain abilities and things like that. No, Xing Chen. He's dead. Oh wait, he beads anyway? Okay, I didn't even get the steal there. I'm gonna go for it again. No thanks. They almost tried to combo me in there, dude. I'm gonna be a second set of beads for the enemy team here. Can I cripple so Tia can't like kill Danzo here? No! This Kuzenbo hates me, dude. He actually suicided just to kill me. Okay, we go low nose, right? Yeah, we got low nose.
An enemy has been bested.
Hercules last spamming? I respect it, dude. I really do. Nice, I got the kill.
An enemy has been slain.
I want this. Small cooldown reduction. Oh, Kuzenbo's after me again, dude. Watch this. Look at this guy, dude. I respect it. I really do. I respect it, but I also hate it at the same time. The patch notes are in about half an hour, Evan. Okay, we get tier 2 low nose. Alright, my ult's back up now. We're gonna try and steal someone's kill. Kuzenbo got a triple kill? How? Oh god, dude. Look at him! He actually just walks at me, dude. I need to be more careful. Wait, how long are the quadra kill timers, dude? That was like 10 seconds after we got the triple. Okay, wait. I think, honestly, I'm gonna get beads. Because this Kuzenbo really hates me. Focus the streamer. Yeah, how did he get a penta? Are the timers extended in this game mode? For getting pentas? I feel like they are. It was like forever between his kills. Fenrir ult someone? Yeah. What the fuck is this game mode? It's Corrupted Arena. Basically Arena, but instead of killing people normally, you throw them into holes. It's way more fun than regular Arena. I just want to steal one kill from my team, dude, and then I'm gonna play normal. Oh, don't... I'm okay, right? Yeah, I'm fine. I don't have to burn beads, though. Oh my god, they hate me! I'm really bad at this, dude. I'm 1-8. Sobek's fun in this mode, he is. Any god with like a knock-up or a push is really fun in this game mode. Like this guy playing Kuzenbo, he's kind of bodying people. Herc is really good as well. Anyone with like a low cooldown push is really good in this mode. The streamer hit, it could be streamer hit. It could be. If with the Kuzenbo, it feels like streamer hit because he is actually just running at me. Everyone else is just like killing me if they get an opportunity, but Kuzenbo is legit like running at me, dude. I just want Cerberus or Xing Chen to ult and then I can pull someone. Oh, can I get this kill? Thanks. Maybe I should save the Apollo. Now mind, Hercules wants to take me to the underworld with him. Okay, I need cooldown, right? I just need like max cooldown. Oh, and probably Relic Dagger as well. To play Smite on the KFC console? What are you talking about, dude? It's such a troll game mode, dude. Everyone just runs around like pushing you off the map on lap spam. It's actually weird. Yeah, look at this, dude. This is streamer hit right here. He's gonna be, yeah, he's got it back up. Oh, here we go, here we go. He missed. No way, dude. I was gonna finally deny a kill and then he missed. Maybe Cerberus? Ult? Here we go. That is the whole reason I picked a Wheelix this whole time, dude. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna actually play the game. Yeah, I think the Cerberus realized what I did, dude. That was great. Okay, now we stop trolling. Now we play normal because we need to actually win this game.
You have slain an enemy.
That was 100% worth it, dude. That was worth the suffering of going like 1 and 10. That was 100% worth. Now I'm gonna use my ult to like pull people in so my team can push them off. Like I'll stand near the edge and pull them in. The Serb is contemplating his life choices. Yep. Okay, I'm kind of scared because, yep, Tia's trying to do that to me. And I don't have beads just yet. Where's he going? I'll take a free kill. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, we got Relic Dagger. I'm not capped on cooldown yet, am I? I need one more cooldown item. Oh, I kind of like Pribwin actually, but it overcaps me.
Double kill.
Maybe just like Spirit Rub.
I need you, buddy.
That downs, I took my free kill. That's true, that's true. Oh, he has beads? That's what I get, dude. That's what I get for trying to troll. I respect you, Kuzumbo. You gave me what I deserved there. You gave me what I deserved.
Double kill.
Captain cooldown? That's me. That's me. I'm like 37% now. Let's get this. I can do something useful for the team by clearing minions.
Enemy has been slain.
This is probably winnable if I stop trolling though, so maybe I should stop trolling. Especially if we kill this thing. We get some points for killing this, I think. Oh, our team are kind of dying though. I'm scared. I'm scared. Kuzumbo's running at me again. Kuzumbo cosplay? We'll see. We'll see. That would be a lot of effort to put together, I feel like. Unless I just did like a budget Kuzumbo cosplay. Don't. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. Oh, you know what I could do? Damn. Maybe I could stand in fountain and pull people in. That'd be funny. That's something else funny you can do with the Wheelix. If like they're really pushing up on our fountain, I can just like pull them in. Maybe I could even stand here, and if it pulls them like in front of me, I could get a kill. I'm just trying to figure out ways to be useful because I troll picks, dude. That's the only thing. Imagine if I was Suku instead of a Wheelix. That won't be any fun, dude. Suku boring in this game, though. Okay, we got a kill. We just got these two normal hunters, like, not actually killing people in the fun way, just, like, killing people. Cripple him so he can't dash. Oh, come on, man! He wasn't even aiming for me and he still kills me. This guy. Okay, let's sell this. I don't know what I need anymore. Like, I have full cooldown. Maybe just, like, more defense? Shifters? I don't know. I don't have a subreddit now. That would be probably an absolute cancer fest if I did. Oh, the Apollo's going ham, dude. Yeah, I want to actually use my ult to like contribute to the team now because I've like stolen two people's kills. Clear out those minions. It's not looking good for us though, dude. It's not looking good. Oh, he's gonna push me off. I'll push Apollo off. I don't know. He's so tanky as well, man. You can just build full defense in this game mode if you're a push god like Kuzumbo. Oh no. Oh no. I trolled him and now he's gonna troll me. Oh no. No! Ah! Get beats, bro. This game mode's so troll. I think this is maybe winnable for us. Maybe. I don't know if I fully believe in us, but maybe. Maybe I can get him? No, I didn't get him. He blinked. I'm very scared. Kuzumbo, please! Okay, at least he messed it up. Oh god. He's trying to get another dash. I do no damage. I'm just gonna let that Kappa like despawn. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this actually. I think we're too far behind.
Double kill. Double kill.
I do no damage. Like literally none. I'm just full on troll here. Oh no, am I dead? Never dead. Heroes never die.
What's wrong?
Ally has been slain.
Okay, yeah, we lost. That was fun though. We stole like 2 kills. 100% worth. Someone asked me to do that from my Discord, by the way. That's why I'm trolling. I think I'm gonna do one more of those. I think we have time for one more before patch notes. Oh wait, there's this thing. I forgot about this. Okay. Never dead with 12 deaths. Yep. You know it. Stealing a kill in the sudden death is like uber BM, right? Which means we have to do it if we get the opportunity. Yeah, I'm gonna hang back and see if I can steal a kill. Yeah, Kusanbo's going ham. I'm just gonna stay back here so he can't get me. Oh god. Okay, Jingwei killed us though. Jing Chen gonna ult?
Killing spree.
Looks like it's a no. I don't think we win this. I really don't. I think Jing needs to get a double ult or something. But he's not ulting. Just ult! Why is he not ulting? We need Jing Chen ult, that's what we need. He's just gonna die. I don't know why he's not ulting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't ult, dude. Kind of troll.
You have been slain.
GG's. The Hercules last spam at the end. Patch notes are in 19 minutes, boys. 19 minutes. So I think what we're going to do is have one more corrupted arena before then. And I'll pick an actual pick. Because these last about 15 minutes, right? And then we'll be like right on time for patch notes. Alright, let's play again. That was super troll, but totally worth it for like that one time that we stole someone's kill. That was great. Even if I wanted to play Joust, I don't think I have time for a Joust. Because it is possible the Joust could last more than 18 minutes. Whereas these game modes are kind of like hard capped on time. They're only about 15 minutes long or so. You got a timeout in the official stream. What did you do, Awaken? What caused you to get a timeout? Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the content. 1v5 custom match. That could also be pretty funny. Yeah, who should I play, guys? I normally play like Hercules or Sobek in these game modes. Sobek I find like super fun and Hercules is my boy. So. Thank you, Mohammed. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad. Okay, there's a lot of Kuzenbo actually. As much as I want to play Sobek because he's hilarious in this, because he has 2 knockups. People are saying Kuzenbo. I gotta go with the people, dude. I guess I'll go with Kuzenbo. Chiron? That could be kind of funny. Because like when people push you to the edge but don't quite push you off, with Chiron you could just knock them in. Like if Kuzenbo like right clicks too early in his dash. And you're Chiron, you can just dash him into the hole, right? That could be kind of funny actually, that kind of troll. Yeah, real lab. One more arena, because it's about 15 minutes, and then we should be right on time for the start of the patch notes. Holy crap, 286 people in here. That's a lot. Welcome to the stream, everyone. That's like way more than I usually get. Solid Season 8 hype, right? You guys excited? I am. Yeah, full CDR, definitely. Where is he? Wait, why are these gods banned? Wait, they banned wall gods? That's boring. That's kind of boring, dude. I don't like that they banned wall gods. I think if you want to troll people, you should be able to. I guess a Wheelix is like the best troll you're gonna get, right? I do want to go Sobek, but people requested Kuzumbo, so. Yeah, miss. I say let them troll though. The whole game mode is a troll. Like, what? Why would you not let people troll in a game mode that's meant to be a troll? I would rather people picked wall characters than picked Scylla. Like, all you're doing with Scylla is playing a normal game of Arena. I'd rather they banned all the gods that don't have knockups or pushes and let the wall gods through. I think it'd be funny. Use the Christmas skin. We're a bit out of date, but sure. Let's have a belated Christmas with the Kappa King. Yeah, Jackson, I actually really don't play Kuzumbo. Everyone thinks I do because like my channel is sort of themed around him. But I just think he's funny. I don't really play him. I think he's funny though. You can Umoja 3. Oh yeah. That'd be funny. You can Umoja 3 your allies, right? Is she banned or no? I don't see her. Yeah, I guess she's banned, right? Because that'd be funny. You could let Umoja 3 your allies into the pit. I think that'd be hilarious. Umoja's not even in it? Yeah. It's so boring, dude. Like, just let people troll if they want to troll. It's a troll game mode. That's so boring. Wall gods were banned as you could block minions and push them onto the map. Oh. I guess if they're banning them because it's like a game-breaking bug, that's fine. I thought they banned them because like they didn't want people trolling with walls, because I think people should be able to troll with walls. I think that's funny. Not Guardian's Blessing. I'm just also buying like a support build. Probably Defender's Blessing, right? Or maybe Mages, but probably Defenders. No point in buying potions, right? I think we get Blink instead of this, actually. Blink is gonna be funny. She's almost as banned as in ranked. Not quite. You're more just like 100% ban rate in ranked, dude. Let's give him a wave. Oh, Scylla, come on. Boring.
Greatness suits you.
As Sobek in this game mode, like when they released it before, I used to run over to like their side over there and just like blink pluck them into their own side. It was kind of funny. So we're going like full cooldown, Relic, Dagger, and full tank, I think is the plan. It really gets interesting when like the middle hole opens up, I feel like. And that is not an innuendo, don't even try. Am I boxing an Anha? Okay, this is a bad idea. I should be boxing an Anha. Don't kill me. I didn't mean it, I didn't mean it, I didn't mean it. Oh! Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, so boots, Relic, Dagger, Breastplate, I think. I could even go cooldown boots, but I don't think I need cooldown boots actually. I'd rather go like tank boots. Or movement speed boots. Terra is banned because, yeah, knockback immunity is like, I think, fine to ban. Because that is pretty boring. But like, walls aren't boring, walls are funny. I think. Like, banning Yom and stuff like that makes sense to me. Oh god, he got double kill. They allow Hell, which is like a similar thing in terms of like denying kills. I don't know. If it's true that they banned them because like they mess with minions though, I'm okay with that, I guess. Hi Baron. Bye Baron. Oh, okay, I need to right click that. I forgot about that. And just absolutely went into the abyss with him. Yeah, you need to right click right before you drop them in. Okay, reinforce, and then we go into Relic Dagger first item, I think. We want to be at a blink as much as possible. King Arthur is banned? Yeah, I wonder why Arthur's banned. Maybe like a bug or something. I don't see any reason for him to actually be banned. No, I didn't get him. I right clicked too early. Oh, I didn't get my immunity off either. No way, dude. Congratulations, Xing Chen. He's banned because he's Arthur? Makes sense. Makes sense. Can we kill this guy? Yeah, it's kind of really difficult to knock people in with that. I think I'm mostly looking at my 3 for that kind of stuff. He's used his jump. I think he's looking to pull me in though. Oh, maybe if he doesn't get the kill, I can... Nah, he's got it. No! I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I need to be saving my ult, I think, for that kind of stuff. Also, maybe Magi's Blessing will be useful, right? Dodge those knockups. I really don't wish Gust of Wind wasn't available relic. I think that would be incredibly dumb. No, he had beats. Okay. I gotta be careful to not kill myself with that. It's actually an acquired skill to get kills with Kuzumbo in this. Normally I play Sobek, who's like really easy. No one stands this side. I can't really push him in. Oh, hello. Can you go in there? You can. Okay, I've mastered it, dude. I've mastered it. No problem. We're going to be farming kills from here on out, boys. Mark my words. Okay, Relic Dagger, and then do I go like Magi's immediately? Maybe I do. I feel like Magi's is super good in this, right? Favorite character for Corrupted Arena? Probably Sobek or Hercules, Jacob. It's very difficult to choose between the two. Maybe I can just kill this guy? No, okay. I was going to try an ult to kill him. I want to get like a blink kill here. Maybe on Anha? Or Merlin if he comes fast. Oh, this guy, he's like hanging out around there. Oh, I didn't blink. I think I like blinked into a wall. That's what he's trying to do. That's cool. I like that. Okay, I have mad respect for this guy, dude. That's a really cool way to kill people. Mad respect for this Baron. Anho is also really cool, yeah. Anho was like a nice... he used to be like really non-meta in this, but now he's kind of meta. Oh no, I didn't kill him. I'm getting outplayed left, right, and center, dude. I'm so bad at this game mode. I haven't learned the meta for Corrupted Arena, boys. Baron Big Brain? Yeah, that was really cool. That was like a super cinematic kill. Can I maybe get Cerberus here? No, I'm bad. I thought I had it down, dude, but I don't. I'll get it down eventually. By the end of this game, I'll be killing people, I'm sure. You just gotta cancel it at like the exact right time. There we go. I'm learning. Okay, I died to Anher, but that's fine. Actually, I should be leveling my 2, right? Yeah, I should be leveling my 2, not my 1.
Double kill.
Yeah, I hope Sol gets a buff in Season 8 as well. She does kind of need one. Even when Ring of Hecate was like the best item in the game, Sol wasn't even that good, which is really a testament to like, she probably needs some buffs. Yeah, I got the Magi's now, which is nice. Which helped me a lot. Oh no, I'm bad. I'm gonna ult just in case they were trying to push me off there. Okay, I got my 3 again. No! Okay, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. That was like really close. I got it coming up soon. Maybe I can bait him. Nah, they're not getting baited. Okay, next item. We do need some cooldown. Maybe like Pridwin. I think Pridwin's good, right? Pridwin's good on Kuzumbo normally. It's like 20% cooldown. I'm not playing Afro in this game mode, dude. That's like the most boring pick ever. Do we go beads? No, we don't. We go this, right? We definitely go this. Do I think Danza needs a nerf? Yeah, a little bit, but not massively. I wouldn't say he needs as many nerfs as like Suku. Suku release was more overpowered than Danza release in my opinion. No, I couldn't get him there in time. I could try and like finish them with my relic also. Wait, I got a kill? How? The hell? Oh no, Scylla's dead. I'm gonna try and disrupt so she can get out. Yeah, nice. Classic. I'm even peeling an arena for my teammates, dude. Give me more dashes. Okay, I'm out of mana, dude. Oh no. Okay, so. Yeah, they're dead. I'm just gonna leave you guys to go die in that hole, and I'm just gonna walk back to my fountain here. So, Pribwin, right? Yeah. We need the cooldown. Pribwin plus one more item, like maybe Mantle, is full cooldown. Nah, I need to learn the range on that. He's not even close to getting in there. Oh, Baron's trying to troll. I want to push him off. No! Kill him, kill him. Nice. I really respect the Baron pick, actually. It's super interesting. I didn't really think about killing people with Baron that way. It's like really cool. I'm still leveling my 1. I need to stop doing that and level my 2. You are not getting into your fountain, Merlin. Okay, maybe you are. I lied. I want Pribwin, actually. Let's go back here. Patch notes in... Yeah, 4 minutes, dude. Hopefully this game's over by that point. I don't want to miss the start of the patch notes. This game took longer than I expected with like queue times plus lobby times. We're kind of getting annihilated though. We're like 70 tickets down here. Wait, he didn't die? I swear he fell in then, dude. Am I getting trolled? Okay, he's dead. He's got Magi's. Let me just pop it. I may as well just like pop his Magi's. Yeah, give me my 3, give me my 3, give me my 3. Yeah. No, dude, I'm so bad. I'm like getting so close on these. I should try Chiron. Yeah, someone suggested that to me. Chiron's like a really interesting non-meta pick. I kill? Yeah, okay, I killed myself, but I got him. Okay, we need 10% more cooldown, so I think a Mantle is what we're gonna go for, or a Spirit Robe. Probably a Mantle, because that gives me a potential to like get out of CC. No, you can't just leave in this mode.
An ally has been slain.
But hopefully it's gonna be over. Like, I think we might miss maybe 1 minute of patch notes or something, but it should be okay. We'll just miss like the introductory parts. Maybe get a kill here. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting better. I'm confirming more kills here. I want to try and get another one. Maybe this guy? Yeah, I'm getting a lot better now. I'm learning. No! Oh, Merlin almost got me then, dude. Holy shit. This guy? Oh, okay, yeah, immunity. Oh, no. That's a multi-kill. Okay, they're out, I think. Unless I can get a trolley blink play, maybe? Worth. I die for it, but worth 100%. We got full Mantle there. There's no penalty for leaving the match? Are you sure? I don't want to just leave on my team anyway, though. We'll probably only miss like 1 or 2 minutes of patch notes. When I die, I'll like get the Twitch stream up so we're ready to go. You know what, Baron? Have it. I respect your pick so much that I'm going to give him that kill. We're already losing, so it probably doesn't matter. But I just really respect the Baron pick. Patch notes haven't started yet. Yeah, they start in 2 minutes though. And I'm not sure the game's going to be over by that point. But we won't miss much. We'll miss like 1 minute or something. Jump. Okay. They all have Magi's, dude. Maybe this guy? Oh, nice immunity. I'm gonna get out though. My highest rank this season is Masters. I've hit Masters I think twice this season. I do actually need to play some ranked to be able to get like the ranked border for season 8. Oh, he jumped in. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, he had beads! No way, Baron's gonna get me. Good job, Baron. Good job. He's actually doing really well to say that pick is like really awkward to make work in this. I really respect it. Maybe I should upgrade relics actually. Let's do that. Just like cooldown. Oh no, it's like Sunder, it makes them increase damage. Okay. Yeah, this one's looking like an L, boys. But we did our best. I didn't feed as much as I did on a Wheelix, so we're improving. That was beautiful, dude. I perfectly dropped him in as well. I'm getting better. I never played Kuzenbo in like the past release of this is the thing. Yeah, I'm getting a lot better. Cool. I was a Sobek and Hercules main in like the past release. Push him in maybe? Yeah, triple kill. Oh, double kill? Okay. We take those. We take those. Iris is doing some cringy bit. That's kind of like a lot of the stream, right?
Be careful.
Okay, we need more defense. Probably magical defense, actually. Let's go like Onis. It's starting? Yeah, it's 30 minutes past now. Got him. Oh, I died. Does that give the kill? No, it doesn't give him a kill, right? Okay. Okay, while I'm dead, real quick, I'm gonna make sure I've got the Twitch stream up and ready to go. Twitch.tv/SMITE game. I'll just give that a quick mute. Oh, they're playing like a cinematic, okay. Yeah, we'll be on that in like 2 minutes. Oh, double kill? Yeah. I'm getting a lot better at Kuzenbo in this mode now. It's kind of a late game beast as well because you start getting like multiple dashes off. Maybe we can pull this back, dude. We're 33 and 54 now. You get back here. Oh, he had beads. Okay. We push this through? Yeah, we got that through. Maybe we can pull this back. This would be a legendary comeback, dude. No. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, that triple kill's gonna seal the deal, I think. We almost pulled it back, boys. We almost pulled it back. So close. I think that's probably GG there. Yeah, GG's. That was a close one though. That was fun. Okay, let's pull the patch notes up. I need to hide this and make this visible and unmute.
AOC members is going live today. Head over to paladins.com/AOC.
Okay, Paladins things are happening. I don't know why Paladins things are happening, but patch notes should be happening now. I need to change the title of the stream, I think.
Speaking of old stuff, this concludes the recap portion of This Presents. Now let's get into the new announcements, or what we like to call the good shit.
This year, we released 3 new champions, all while working from
What? This is still Paladins,
it's time
right?
to reveal the first of the new champions we have planned for 2021.
Am I on the wrong Twitch channel? No, I'm on SMITE. Yeah. They're just doing Paladin stuff.
Are you guys fading to black or... Oh, here we go. Cool. Enjoy.
Okay, there we go. I think patch notes now, right? No, this is still Paladins.
I watched in horror as the maw was released.
Okay, we're gonna have to deal with them promoting Paladins for a little bit, boys. But while they do that, let me quickly change my title.
The first village was taken. To the day the last stronghold fell.
It's this one, right? Yeah, okay. My stream's being a bit weird because I had to restart it. Season 8 patch notes.
I saw it happen once.
There we go. Title should change now.
Not this time. United, we can change the outcome. Change the outcome.
Wait, does it not have a thumbnail? I don't want to put a thumbnail on. Okay, there we go. Stream settings all sorted. I am on the right time, right? Because they're just doing paladins. I'm a little confused. It's all paladins. Always has been. Oh, it's my holiday. It was good as is. It was good. Yeah, it's 22:34. Gotta turn the stream up, sure thing. How's that? That looks a little loud for me. Maybe here. I want to be a little bit louder so you can hear me speaking. I think this is probably about right. Okay, Paladins thing's happening in February. Cool.
Introducing Yagoroth, the newest champion.
What, this
coming
is
to
still
Paladin.
Paladin?
As a world-ending worm, Yagoroth
They
is
need to
piece of
have
the maw,
a Paladin's
threat
Twitch
from
channel and
beyond
do it
the
on
realm
there.
that is bent on subsuming
It's just
all
gonna
life
cause
in
people to be like, what the hell's
Over
happening? This
Jim.
is SMITE game and
Gotta
Paladins
order
is
income.
happening.
That's right, second favorite Kevin. And much like my favorite Kevin, Bacon, I'm ready to battle with this giant worm. Yagoroth's kit features both a movement and a planted form, with unique basic attacks and abilities depending on the form selected. Yagoroth will literally devour anything in her path. Champions, hot pockets, anything.
This is a frontline champion, unlike we've seen ever before.
I'm not sure
It's someone
Frenzy
the
on the
other
new rant
champions
because
should be very, very
rants are like
afraid of.
something that I just
Be
kind of
sure
do
to check out the
spontaneously
full
when
update
like
show
something
later today
pisses me
during
off. I just
Kairos
make a rant.
Showcase for a
So
full
like,
reveal of Yagoroth.
we'll have to wait until something
And while we
pisses me
still
off
have months to
sufficiently.
go before this giant worm is done, this is only the first champion planned for 2021. Later in Q1 of 2021,
Yeah, Smite is
we
the
will
best game
introduce
they
a
made.
brand new
I
champion
agree.
ready to lead the realm's fight against Yagoroth. Outfitted with a medium
Why is my stream earlier than the
She's
high
not
res
the only
stream?
champion
It shouldn't
on
be.
the way, as we'll be introducing even more champions throughout the year.
I'm literally watching it
How many
on the
champions,
high
you
res
say?
stream.
Well, they didn't tell me, because they know it's spoiler.
I'm literally on
let's just
high
say
res Twitch
COVID
right
isn't
now.
holding us back next year. 2021 is going to be our best year ever.
Don't jinx it! Come on!
Man, it's pitch black in here. Hi-Rez, you know Vin Diesel, right? Can you get him to help us?
I only use
I never did Paladins videos, Alan.
breaker to turn the power back on?
I did
It's
Overwatch
so
videos
dark.
for a little bit,
Hi-Rez.
but not Paladins.
Thanks to Vora.
Yeah, I'm a
I've been
tan light theme,
navigating
I
the
know.
darkness all year long. Just call me Vora the Explorer.
Did you want me to respond to that, or...?
Now let's talk about maps. This year we saw significant
Still
updates
Paladins?
for 3
Okay, you know what?
maps. Frozen
Well,
North
it's
is
Paladins. I'm gonna
completely
go ahead
overhauled.
and
Magistrate's
change to light
Archive
mode,
saw a visual
dark mode, because
update.
people are
And
pissed.
Frog Isle
How do
got
I
a
change to
lot more
light mode? Is
frogs.
it down here?
We got really literal with that one.
No,
And now
it's
I'm
not.
happy to announce we'll be continuing
why
this
am I opening
initiative in
Steam, dude?
2021.
We're adding more frogs to the maps?
No. Wait, are we? No. No, I'm talking full reworks and visual
Okay, I
updates
can't
to a
find it.
number of our maps.
You guys are gonna have to deal with the fact that
Timberville
I'm
will
in
be
light
seeing a
mode.
full
I
rework,
apologize.
focusing on layout changes to even the playing field against
Any
our
goal
long-range
predictions?
characters.
No idea.
Stonekeeper's
I know
getting
they're
a
releasing
visual
tier
update,
map, but that's
adjusting
all I
the
know.
architecture to feel more like a magistrate area.
Maybe they'll do
We found
Gilgamesh or
Jaguar
something.
Falls is getting a rework, focusing mainly on materials, textures, and lighting.
Yeah,
similar
Dash,
to
you
our
really
Frog
can.
Isle
It's
update.
pretty
So
amateur.
wait, I just thought of something.
Yeah, what's
It's
that?
amateur in an
I guess
interesting way, though.
Jaguars and
I don't mean that
Tyrants
as an
both
insult to the
exist within
people.
Paladins, right?
Like, it's a video game company. They're
Sure.
not meant to
What's
be
their
good at acting.
relationship like? Is it like a goofy Pluto kind of situation, or what's the deal?
Pokemon streams will probably start next Wednesday,
Well-
I think.
Come on, champions.
Profile icon? Okay, let me try
Everybody,
that.
let's go.
Come on, let's get through it.
Okay, here we
I
go.
know
Settings.
that we can do shit. Oh.
Where you looking?
I still can't find it.
Oh.
You're gonna have to just deal with me being
Kevin
in light
Meyer,
mode.
lead designer of IO?
Hey, have you seen my Tiberius cosplay?
Oh, for the patch show later?
Sure.
Chris appears in frame. Wow, with all these new maps, I sure do wish we had a new game.
What
mode
is
to play
happening,
on.
dude? Why is this just Paladins?
Kevin Myers enters.
I thought it was supposed to
You're
be
not
patch
supposed
notes
to,
at
be
half
running
past,
stage
right?
direction.
Kevin finishes.
Or is it
speaking.
patch notes
Chris
on the
looks at
hour?
camera.
I'm confused.
Well, lucky for you, we've got all new limited time events, plus features and updates all planned for 2021, Chris says emphatically.
Oh, literally just press
We
on
know
the
community's
icon?
wanted this, and that's why we're planning every
Oh, I
patch
see.
to
I'm
come
an
with
idiot.
new
Okay, there you
limited
go.
time event mode.
Enjoy
We can't wait to
Dark
share
Theme
more with you
Twitch.
about these limited time event modes soon. Cut to Amanda.
I never use Twitch, that's why. Like, I literally never go on
don't
Twitch.
Understand. How is Kevin in the studio?
I still don't
But on
understand.
the stream
Why is
at
there
the
still
same
Paladins
time.
on this
Wait,
stream?
Hi-Rez, there it is.
Patch
The
notes on the hour, so we're gonna have to
power
sit through half an hour of
switch.
Paladins, dude.
Hit the switch!
Oh, is Paladins coming to Switch? Is that what's happening?
Oh, now we're playing with power.
Yeah, happy.
In
Like, that's the thing.
2021,
It's
we're
like,
gonna
it's
be
fine,
updating
but
much
I
more
wish they'd
frequently.
do this on the Paladins channel. I wanna
And each
watch
update
Smite.
is going to come with an all-new event pass. These event passes are going to allow us to bring
It's on
new
at 4?
content and new
Okay.
themes more frequently.
These streamlined passes will give you even more.
Okay, if it's patch notes at 4, I'm gonna go ahead and play like one more game of Corrupted Arena then. Because Paladins, I assume most of you here don't care about Paladins. And I don't either, so. I'll
Next
leave
year
this
is going
going
to
for
have
now
some of
while
the
I
best
do up
skins we've
Smite.
ever had in Paladins. Believe me, we've seen your many requests for a Torvald skin. No can do, more like Conan do. Torvald is getting a new skin, completely decked out in Barbarian garb.
Okay, let me move this over here now. Oh, actually,
And
you can
hey,
see my
did
desktop.
someone
It's not
say
big, man.
buck?
My desktop is hella
More like
messy, dude. It's just got like a bunch
because
of
we have an
random
all-new aquatic
like
skin for
recordings
buck
and
later in
scripts and stuff all over it.
And you might see
Okay, so I
even
need
more
to do
skins from this theme in the future.
this.
That choked my word
And
better
this.
in writing.
On top of all these announcements, we have even more planned,
There we go.
including Season 3 loading frame rewards, the return of the Season
Okay, let's go ahead and pause the stream. And we'll come back when it's actually Smite. Because apparently, from what I'm told, it's 4 o'clock for Smite. And I'm sure you guys would probably rather watch me troll around in Corrupted Arena than watch a Paladin stream, honestly. 420 viewers? Hype, dude. Yeah, they're revealing a new god today. It's gonna be Tiamat, I think. Okay, normal, Corrupted Arena. Let's go. Let's do one more of these before patch note starts. Yeah, I know I need to clean my desktop. It's just full of random scripts and recordings. I should put them all in like a folder or something, but I don't. That's a pretty harrowing visual. You'd rather watch your dog get skinned than whatever that was. Yeah, starter items are coming back in Season 8. New map, new starter items, new god. A lot of hype stuff happening. But for now, they're just doing Paladins, so we're going to come back in 19 minutes. No, Season 8's not out yet. They're going to be revealing it soon, and then it'll probably go through PTS for like 2 weeks, and then it'll be out. So like late January, early February will be my guess. Probably late January. You'd rather get bullied in lane by Hades than watch a Paladin stream? That's a tough one, dude. Getting bullied in lane by Hades is the worst. That's an interesting question, Dash. If I could rework a god from each class. I don't know how I would do it because I'm not a designer. Arachne will be the assassin for sure. Maybe Skadi from Hunters? I don't like the way Skadi plays. Mages? There's a lot from mages. Like Afro, maybe Persephone. But probably Afro. Or maybe Arpwash. Actually, probably Arpwash. I think Arpwash is more of a problematic kit design than Afro is, actually. Or Zeus. Zeus is a good shout as well. Warriors? Maybe Chak. I don't like Chak at all. In terms of Guardians, I actually kind of like them all. Maybe a little bit with Yamoja, because she's one of those gods that's like super high skill cap, super OP in top level play, kind of bad in low level play. We're discussing if we could rework a god from each class, which ones would it be? Chak main here, leave my boy alone. I'm not saying they should rework Chak. I'm just saying if I had to choose a warrior, it probably would be him. But I like most warriors, so I probably wouldn't rework any of them, I don't think. I'm going to play Sobek this time, I think. Sobek's like hella fun in this game mode. What is he at? Oh, someone picked him. I guess we're going Hercules then. He's like my backup if Sobek gets taken. And we're gonna be a hunter. Because why not? Which skin, boys? I like Grand Slam personally. But I have a lot of Hercules skins. This one's good too.
I am Hercules.
And this one. He has a lot of good skins, really.
Grand Slam.
I think Raijin and Zhonghui are fine, honestly. I did prefer new Wazol kit, yeah. There was problems with it, but I feel like there's also problems with her new kit. The furry Spanish skin? This one? No, not this one.
Grand Slam.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't think I have it. So Falker's week and starting a stream soon? Ah, okay. So I've effectively started my stream an hour and a half early. Whatever, it's been good to chill for a bit, and we've sort of like had people coming in over time, so we're gonna have a larger audience for when the patch notes actually start. I don't stream on Twitch because I can reach a larger audience by just streaming on YouTube. I got like 400 viewers right now. If I was streaming on Twitch, I'd probably have like 30. Takes a lot of effort to get people to come over to Twitch. SMITE is an interesting pick. I guess she has the ult, right? And maybe the 2 in like certain situations that can pull people off. Geb is interesting too. We got a Baron Samdi here as well. Maybe he's copying the other Baron Samdi. What SMITE YouTubers do I watch? Not many, because I make content about SMITE. I play SMITE as a hobby, so like a lot of SMITE is like beamed into my brain. But if I do watch any SMITE content, it's like normally FineOK or Thebe. Those are like my two kind of go-to channels. FineOK for some like more serious sort of like educational style content, and then Thebe for like some good memes.
The right protection makes all the difference.
Defenders. Guess we'll get Baron's Brew. Oh, someone's dead already. I want to try and do something fancy here.
Here's our top story.
I didn't do it fancy. I tried to like blink behind him and push him in. I'll get one of those this game, I promise.
An ally has been slain.
I think I win this trade. Oh, he's got his team, he's got his boys. If I run this way? No, they got me. I was trying to like pull him in. That was so troll. Nem solo's not really viable, but it's okay. You can kind of make it work. I will hit one of those Blink Earthbreaker driving strikes this game. I promise. SMITE might start now, are you sure? I thought it was going to be at 4. Let's go take that kill normally. Sobek's trying to be very obvious. Really, Hercules? You let him do that to you? Whatever. Okay. If I was not a boomer, I could have reacted and ulted there probably. But I'm a boomer, so... Check the stream. Still on Rogue Company. Let me have a quick check of the stream. That's not the stream. There we go.
Alright, pretty here.
They're still doing like some weird cinematic acting shit. Yeah, it's still on Rogue Company. It's fine. We can finish this game, I think.
That's too bad.
She baited me though.
The kaiju is on its way.
You got both. You okay, Dank? Let me know then if it starts. If it starts, let me know. You can be my guy. Where's he going?
Okay. That's great, Tony.
Also, I got trolled, dude. Oh, he's dead. Kill number 1. Or 2. I got like a normal kill, I think. You're cringing? Is it pretty cringe? Maybe it's good I'm not watching it. I'm gonna try and get a blink one here. Yeah, no! Come on, dude. I hit the blink. And then I get pushed off. What a troll. Okay, we want Relic Dagger for sure. More blinks.
Killing spree.
Oh, hello. Can I pull this guy? No, okay. Try to bait this guy in. Oh, nice. Oh, this Sobek's a god, dude. Legit. I want to try and pull him, maybe. This is all like a game mode of just like staring at people, dude. Ooh, okay. He juked me. No! I'm really out of practice. I used to be good at this game mode, dude. Like, legit good at it. I'm really bad at it now. Smite is on? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have started this game, dude. Maybe that was a bad idea.
Council of the Olympians.
Speaking of the Olympians, we're going to be continuing our community council next year. Starting now, you can head over to smitegame.com/Olympians to vote for your 2021.
Okay, nothing's really happening right now, so I'm going to continue playing.
Introduced one of our biggest crossovers to date. With our friends at Nickelodeon, we introduced
When things start happening, I'll probably just switch to the stream.
Aang, Korra, and Zuko.
I shouldn't have gotten into it in the game, dude. I may have to abandon my
Plus, our
teammates here.
TNT Battle
For the
Pass
sake of the
brought
stream.
Leo, Mikey, Donatello, and Raphael to the game. Finally, Kuzenbo's prophecy has been fulfilled.
Kuzenbo didn't even get a Ninja Turtle skin, dude. Don't even lie.
Oh, he didn't get a skin?
Is on its way.
Well,
Oh, I'm bad.
Alright, the studio's back online, security's down. I just need to upload all the SMITE announcements and we'll be good to go. I'll just complete this sentence completely uninterrupted and...
Hi-Res Studios is closed, so now it's our time to open her up. Let's find the upcoming SMITE announcements and leak them for all to see. To the victor.
So cringe, dude.
Data miners!
Isaiah, do you know what this means?
Time to try hard and go die hard.
Oh, come on. I'm so bad, dude.
No, I mean, what does data miner mean?
I missed someone twerking, did I?
Let's take a look at what we have planned for SMITE in 2021. These two gods have been long requested in the community for years, and we're so proud to introduce these
Okay, I'm dead.
to the battleground.
I'm gonna
A
try to do
regal,
something real
all-powerful
quick.
dragon, and a legendary warrior. Who else could it be but...
Drogon and Daenerys?
No.
Smaug and Bard?
No, it's...
Pete and Pete's dragon?
Oh, Pete and Pete. We should call Nickelodeon.
Okay, here we go. We're up there. How do I get not up there? I'm trying to do some big brain stuff here. There we go. Pop that in there. Get the stream up. There, now you guys can see the stream and I can still play the rest of this game. Because I don't want to abandon my teammates, dude. But you should be able to see the stream now. Pretty cool cinematic. Let's do this.
Enough. This realm can be saved.
Move this over here. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do. I'm trolling again. We want to move this over here. There we go. Zeus rework. We can dream. We can dream.
In my image.
That's definitely Tiamat, right? That looks like Aurelion Sol from League of Legends, dude. Ooh. That looks so much like Aurelion Sol. Wait, who's that? Tiamat looking godly? I agree. Tiamat looks frigging awesome. Is that Gilgamesh? I thought so.
You seek immortality.
This is some high quality stuff, dude. Like, legit. This is like almost rivaling League of Legends cinematics, which are like super cool. That's cool. Gilgamesh and Tiamat, unless like Gilgamesh is just for the cinematic. Dawn of Babylon. I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped.
The two newest gods coming to Smite in early 2021.
How's the audio, by the way? I can turn the stream up if you guys want me to.
Seen as both a symbol of chaos and creation, Tiamat will recreate the world of Smite in her image, by any means necessary.
What means are necessary?
Death, destruction, and a dragon.
Wow, DDD? Someone call Kirby.
Tiamat
Triple
is the
D.
mother of monsters. Elegant, but also quick to anger.
A bit
We want to
louder?
Make sure to include these elements inside of our kit. As a stance
Turn the stream
switcher,
up? Okay.
Tiamat will change from an upright, regal, mage archetype into a quadruped
How's that?
form, with a more ferocious and bruiser-based gameplay style.
Throughout her abilities, she wields celestial creation magic, unmaking and devastating her foes. In her
That's
flying
cool.
stance, Tiamat also has the ability
Flying
to summon
stance
several
versus
monster
grounded
creatures,
stance?
her children.
But let's not forget about Gilgamesh. With his release, we wanted to focus
Gilgamesh
on
is a god
right
then,
at
I
the
guess.
turning point in his mythology. He's bold and confident, while relying on his strength on his quest for immortality.
His combat style is direct and brutal, incorporating drop kicks when he isn't wrestling or slashing through his opponents with his magical artifacts earned through his previous adventures. He is always the front line, whether it's a good idea or not. During gameplay, he may even find some new artifacts to join his collection.
I'm
Hey,
curious
Bob, the
because they said
cinematic showed
Tiamat
Olympus
was going to be a
going through some
warrior.
pretty
Maybe
big
Gilgamesh
changes,
is the
too.
warrior, and
The world drastically changing
Tiamat,
after a major
I mean,
global event.
yeah, Tiamat is
Sounds
going to
like
be
a
something
metaphor.
different. Maybe a
A
mage or a
metaphor?
guardian or something.
You're a game designer. You should know what a meta's for.
It's not a high-res stream without terrible puns.
Who's
Yeah, a little too loud.
Who is that?
He's a warrior? Oh, so what's Gilgamesh going to be then? Gilgamesh looks like a warrior to me.
Oh, weird. Guess it's nothing.
Tiamat enters the fray in February, with Gilgamesh joining the battle in April 2021.
April, okay.
But these new characters weren't the only things showcased in the new cinematic. Tiamat's goal is to remake the world in her image, not just in Smite's lore, but within the game itself. The Conquest game mode will be receiving a brand new map in Season 8.
Here we go.
Let's take a first look at what's in store.
Your world is flawed.
That's cool. Like the old map being destroyed. I like that a lot.
What have your gods promised you? Peace? Free will? Your gods
Okay,
have
we've seen
deceived
this.
you.
Well,
Their
we've
lies
kind of seen
become
this. That's a Titan, I guess.
Half-truths become beliefs. I will create a world.
That's a side mob in the lane.
Without
Side mob in the lane.
A world of
I've been asking for this forever, dude.
truth.
That's a side mob
Arise, my children.
in the lane.
I
It
will
looked like in
cleanse
both
this
lanes as
land
well.
In my own image. You believe in gods that made your world a battleground.
FG.
Witness the might of a true god.
That's hype,
Welcome
dude.
to the all-new Season
Side
8
camps.
Conquest map. With the introduction of
That's
Tiamat,
one of the major
we wanted
things I wanted
fully
to see,
realize
side
her
camps.
influence on the world of Smite, resulting in some of our biggest changes yet to this map.
This includes major art updates to the map. Tiamat's Babylonian influence will take over the chaos side of the map. We're introducing dynamic geometry, including new base gates. We want the map to feel like an active, ancient battleground, a land that's experienced damage, war, and life.
Season 8 Conquest has been expanded to be larger in size and designed to be
Larger
more
in
strategic.
size, good.
The
How
map
much
has been
larger
designed so
though?
players can make more impactful decisions.
Okay, not
with
much
more
larger,
flexibility for
really.
god picks and team
Also,
compositions.
2 side camps in
We're
duo
making
lane,
big
1 in
changes
solo.
to
I really
jungle
like
paths,
that.
with more variety in combat
2 in
spaces
duo means duo
and
ones are
new
more
jungle
safe, but
encounters
solo
and
ones you
side
have to
lanes.
fight over them.
We're also introducing a new
Which
jungle
is
enemy,
what I've really been wanting.
Scorpions, which can spawn in lanes, with a larger version in the jungle that has a unique reward.
And we have one more surprise. This isn't the only Conquest map releasing in 2021. Season 8 Conquest is a living map, meaning that throughout 2021, we'll be introducing multiple updates throughout Season 8 that'll include new art, environmental, and gameplay changes.
Okay,
This
they
is the
kind of do
biggest
that
undertaking
already,
for any map in
to be
Smite's
honest.
history, and we'll have
I guess they're
even
going to be
more
putting
show
more
you later
focus on
this
it.
year.
Those are some great Season 8 Conquest announcements and changes, but we haven't even talked about the best part. It's available to play this weekend on SMITE PTS.
Yeah, PTS
and
this weekend
for the
makes
first
sense.
time ever, players on PlayStation and Xbox will be able to join in as well.
PTS on
Plus,
console,
we'll have a
very
show
cool.
match later on today.
I'll be
where you
like
can
more
check
people to
pros
play
from
with.
throughout Smite's history playing on Conquest Season 8, including Dimmy, Real Zex, MLC Stealth, and more.
So they're gonna have some
Welcome
games,
to our new
right?
jungle. We've got fun in lanes.
Speaking of Slash, we also have a new exciting announcement to
What do
make.
you mean, speaking of Slash?
You said welcome to the jungle, Guns N' Roses.
I've always preferred tulips.
Speaking of tulips, please close yours.
Oh, it's so cringe,
Aren't I
dude.
your boss?
And speaking of Slash, we have an exciting new announcement to make. Coming this year, we have a brand new game mode. Introducing Slash, an all-new game type that incorporates the
Oh, they're
best
reworking
elements of
Siege?
Siege and Clash into a single game mode. We're still in early
Oh.
development, so keep an eye out for more details on the
So
coming
later on
months.
in the season?
Wow, Clash and Siege shipping together? My Slash fiction has become a Slash reality.
I want to say ew, but it doesn't
I
accurately
kind
portray
of like that in a way, because they're both game modes that are kind of like on the fringe, and combining them could be cool.
You! Hold it right there.
Anything that improves Siege, I'm down for, dude. Siege is epic, but no one plays it, so.
Just a box.
Slash, Conquest, Tiamat, Gilgamesh. Pretty amazing stuff so far. And that's all, folks. Thanks for watching.
No, it's not.
Wait, Tina, we've got so much more to talk about. Let's get into some of the other updates we've got planned for Season 8.
One of the biggest changes coming in Smite Season 8 is an overhaul to starter items. We're introducing a whole new set of starter items,
Starter items coming?
featuring
Good.
many new designs, and some fan favorites from Smite history, like Bluestone Pendant and Vampiric Shroud.
The starter items also have an entirely new upgrade system, with items eligible to upgrade into one of two unique late-game versions of the item. These items aren't class-locked. Our goal is to give players more flexibility.
Not class-locked
and choice
is
for each
pretty
role in
good.
the game, even
I like
if you're a
that.
Nox Arena main.
2020 had brand new reworks and remodels, including Ares, Bastet, and Loki. Coming up in early 2021,
Sobek remodel,
we're
yes,
introducing a
boys.
Remodel for Sobek.
We've been
fully
waiting so
refreshing
long.
Visuals and VisFX.
Plus, a little later in the year, we'll be giving Janus a full kit rework. We'll be focusing on making him more consistent with better feedback and clarity.
Earlier in the
Giannis?
High Res Presents, we talked about our Avatar and
Okay, I
TMNT
don't like that.
crossovers.
There's
While we have
gods
an
that need
amazing
reworks
new
way more
Most
than Giannis
Wanted
needs a
battle
rework,
pass that
dude.
We'll be showing off in our update show. We'll have even
New
more
battle pass.
crossover battle passes planned for
Why
2021.
Giannis?
This would be a cool spot to put a secret
Giannis is like
tease to
one of
hint
the
at
gods I
something
would
that
not
we're
have thought
working on
needed a
the future
rework,
in
in my
background
opinion.
of my setup.
I can understand he's kind of problematic in that, like, he's either really insane or trash.
I didn't do that.
But I would rework so many
forgetting our
gods
next
before I would rework
crossover.
Giannis.
We're bringing high res to high res. That's right. Starting today, you can purchase the high res the Rapper bundle in Smite, including
Yeah,
a
you guys
music
seem to
theme
agree.
and Avatar. I'm surprised he hasn't been a bigger part of today's show.
Hey, Atticus. Yeah, Lyle? I
Yeah,
was thinking,
everyone's
by
saying
spoiling
Giannis
announcements,
shouldn't be
aren't we
reworked.
ruining
I
both
agree.
the player and the development teams'
Why
enjoyment
Giannis
by
when there's
showing
so
things
many
off
other
before they're
problematic
ready?
gods that could get
Wow,
reworked before
That's
him?
a really thoughtful observation, Lyle. I'm just trying to think of the example we're setting for our children, the minor data miners.
This might be like the
Yeah,
new WoW rework where
maybe
no
we
one
thought
asked
about it
for
all
it,
along.
everyone enjoyed the kit, but they
Spoiling the
rework it
announcements
anyway.
early. Maybe we should let the
We'll also be introducing even more quality
He has
mode
to still
updates throughout the
pull.
year,
There's no way they
including
won't
upgrades
remove
to the
that
viewer
mechanic.
store and partner streaming opportunities in 2021. We'll also be bringing back the Season Pass and Season 8s, with content for all of our 2021 gods,
That's cool.
including Tiamat and Gilgamesh. You'll get all new limited Ascendant
like that.
skins, voice packs, gems, and more, including the limited Grand Magus Anubis skin.
And we can't forget about Ranked. We've got Season 7 Ranked rewards ready to show off. Introducing Midgardian Macaque Hunbats.
Kinda cool. I want to see the ranked frames. Because I'm going to be getting that one. I'm going to get a Master's Ranked
Just need
frame.
to cancel their upload and get our announcements routed to High-Res Showcase.
Uploading. Complete.
These cringe segments
did
are
it.
like the best thing and also the worst
Hey,
thing about the
Isaiah.
patch notes.
What's happening?
An error.
Sorry
You
about
guys are
this.
still saying why Giannis. I completely agree.
Oh, I guess we're showing off the Season 8 Ranked rewards too. Introducing Crash Test Janus. Hey!
Yeah, I don't care about a Yana skin, dude. I care about the
supposed
fact
to
that
show
you're
us off
reworking his kit.
Perez, what?
This
We're
better
not
be good.
supposed
Like,
to
if
show
Yana's
this.
rework isn't
You're
good,
going
I'm
to
not gonna be
spoil all the
happy.
2021 gods. No!
The threads of fate, the
Law lady.
ties that bind us all, every fate connected. What tale will they hold? As the world descends into madness, a new ruler appears to rebuild the world in her image. Tiamat. Facing this savior, or tyrant, a hero among men, a king among gods.
Reminds me a lot of
Gilded
Set
Watch.
vs. Horus, that release.
Amidst the fog of war, illusions manifest, their creator instilling her authority to any that are susceptible. What is the true threat? The war on the battleground, or the war of the mind? The stillness of the surface belies the horrors below, as the depths overwhelm, surround, engulf, and drown. What remains when humanity is monstrously distorted?
Yeah, if the Yanis rework isn't
The
good,
Emerald
there's
Isles
gonna be a riot,
darken
dude.
as the Iberian
For sure.
forests shriek for life in their final throes. A vengeful spirit erupts, howling, leaving only death in her wake. And as all threads are connected, so too are the heavens to the earth, eternally balanced by the carrier of the cosmos.
It's kind of epic.
Mortals, gods, titans, separate threads of the same tapestry. When all is revealed, what will the fates hold for you?
Yeah, me neither, Dash. I don't know what any of those gods are. I'm sure within a couple of hours, someone on Reddit will have figured out every single one like last time.
We failed.
But,
They spoiled the 2021 gods.
no idea so far.
All my years of planning has finally come to fruition.
It was
Atlas?
Yes.
People thinking
You
Atlas.
see, all the Twitter
Could be.
messages over the years, direct messages, nerf this, buff that, high-res announcements, support tickets, patch this. You've ruined my online experience.
Hey,
So
Nam,
now
welcome.
I'm ruining yours.
Isaiah, do the line.
Yippee high res, motherfucker.
So cringe. So terrible.
Thanks for watching this year's High Res Presents keynote presentation. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Don't forget, stay tuned to the rest of the High Res Showcase throughout the day, with panels, patch shows, our cosplay contests, and more.
From all of us at High Res Studios, thanks so much for being a part of our community. 2021 is going to be our best year yet, and we're so
I'm
glad
so
to
proud
have you
of this
along for the ride.
community.
Speaking of rides, should we be...
Just leave it. I'm sure it'll get cleaned up.
Yeah, it would be cool if they added some of the Titans. Okay, Season 8 Conquest show match coming up next. I don't know, dude. I don't know why they're reworking Giannis. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. To me, like, Giannis isn't someone they should be reworking. One sec. Oh god, what have I done? I've destroyed something. It's my game. There we go. Wait, what? The content is unavailable? What have I done? I think I've ruined something. There we go. Okay, I think I just died for a second. We're back. Twitch is having a heart attack. Oh, Twitch still having a heart attack. Oh, Twitch is straight up dying? What about YouTube? That's my own stream on there. This one? Okay, seems okay on YouTube. We'll do it on YouTube instead. Watch the YouTube stream like shoot up in viewers now that people are migrating from Twitch. Yeah, Giannis is fine. I completely agree. I don't understand why they would rework Giannis. Like, he is a little problematic, but not compared to a lot of the other gods that are in the game. Watch your old stream. That would be some incredibly bad feedback that you probably don't want to hear. Yep, Giannis is getting reworked. They confirmed it. Giannis is a minor rework. I'm more down for a minor rework, but still, I don't know. I kind of like Giannis the way he is, dude. No, not a visual rework. It's a complete rework of his kit. Yeah, exactly. I would much rather see Zeus or Apwash get minorly reworked than Giannis. They said it'll be a full kit rework. That's what I thought as well. I don't get why. I like Giannis' design. He's really cool. Okay, I'm going to move this across to my other monitor real quick. And then hide this one. Oh god, we're Inception. There we go. Just moving that across to my main monitor. Yeah, Giannis is fun AF. I completely agree. They've got to not mess this up, dude. If they mess up their Giannis rework, there's going to be riots. Obviously, they could rework him, and he's amazing and even better than before, but I don't know if I'm hopeful for that. I'm being spammed on Steam. Go AFK on stream to play Smite. No, I think I'm okay. We got important stuff going up here. I assume in this show match we're going to see like the full map, which should be interesting. Yeah, Mocha, Twitch is dying. That's why I'm on the YouTube stream. But hey, if the Twitch stream dies, probably some people will come here, so I'm down for it. Almost 1,000 people in the stream, by the way. That's kind of nuts. That's like at least a solid 5 times the amount I normally get. Crazy. If you're just coming in watching the patch notes for the first time and you have no idea who I am, I make Smite videos. Subscribe, all that kind of stuff. No, they're not just changing one ability, they're reworking the entirety of Giannis' kit. Yeah, he has good one-shot potential, but so do many other gods. Scylla's 1-2 Polynomicon combo does easily as much damage as Giannis' ult through a wall 2 combo. Like it's... I don't think it's really a problem. I'm not sure exactly how long the stream's going to be. Law Lady Tease looks cool. It looks like maybe some Titans are going to be coming in. And obviously there's Tiamat and Gilgamesh that have sort of been revealed already. I'm going to be making tons of videos about this, by the way, guys. At some point I'll... maybe after the stream's done, I'll be making like a series of videos about all the news, because there's a lot coming by the looks of it. Like new items, new map, new gods, Giannis rework, so much stuff.
Hey there, everybody, and welcome back.
Here we are, Agro's beautiful face. Hey, saying sorry about Twitch dying. Okay, I'm gonna turn the stream back up now.
Conquest map. I can't wait, man. All these X-Pros and
How's the
Hazer
volume?
for some
Let me
reason
know.
showing up. It's sure to be great. So we're gonna get everything prepared, get everything ready. Stay tuned. We'll be right back here with the high-res showcase. First view, the Season 8 Conquest map.
Oh, never mind, we're back to another white screen. We can discuss more about how we don't want Giannis reworked, am I right, boys? Crazy. They posted something on Twitter about it, apparently. Let me get Smite Game Twitter up. Tiamat, brand new Conquest map. Yeah. This is a bit loud. They put out a lot of stuff on Twitter. New item icons, Siege and Clash. I don't see anything about a Giannis rework on here. Someone said there was a Giannis rework thing. I got debated? Yeah, maybe. But we don't have anything else to do. I may as well get debated. Twitch has died? Yeah, I think that's why I've got so many viewers in here. People migrating from Twitch. Welcome to the stream, boys. Hopefully my stream doesn't die as well. Humbats needs a rework? Nah, Humbats is fine. Recap of what's happened. New map. There's side camps. It's bigger. There's a complete visual redesign. Giannis is getting a rework. Tiamat and Gilgamesh are the two new gods. That's pretty much everything so far, I think. They're going to be revealing the Season 8 starter items as well, I think, at some point. What do I hope Tiamat and Gilgamesh's classes will be? One of them has to be a warrior, right? Warrior and Guardian will probably be what I'd hope for. Or maybe Warrior and Assassin. Maybe like Tiamat Warrior, Gilgamesh Assassin or something. No, I don't agree with Giannis needing a rework. I don't think he should have a rework whatsoever. Ajax said this, Giannis is not being reworked, slight typo in the script. No. I don't believe that. I think there's no way they could have done such a massive mistake. I'm happy if that's the case, but I feel like it's not a mistake. I feel like Giannis is getting reworked. Oh, Sobek remodel too, yeah. Sobek remodel. Ajax's tweets. Let me pull up Ajax Twitter. What's he called on Twitter? I have no idea. If I just search Ajax, I'll find him, right? Oh, it's probably just high-res Ajax. Yeah, high-res Ajax. The Giannis rework is minor. Okay. Oh, it's from Clumsy. It's a retweet from Clumsy. I believe he mentioned a full Giannis rework. I wanted to clarify that it is actually minor changes that focus on QOL and balance rather than full ability changes. No need to freak out, boys. It's a minor rework. I still don't think he needs a minor rework, to be honest. I would rather see their attention focused elsewhere. But that's good to know. Most likely they'll be changing one or two abilities at the most, would be my guess. And he'll still keep his core theme. So thank God for that. Like, still, I would much rather see them minorly rework Zeus or Apwash, personally. But at least we're going to keep his core kit. Jackson, I think Tiamat is coming out with Season 8. Gilgamesh is going to be later on. I think I said April for Gilgamesh. Tiamat has like two stances though, which looks interesting. She has like a flying stance and a grounded stance. Which is, I guess, sort of like, just, it would probably be standard stance switching stuff, right? But it looks pretty cool, honestly. I like it. Zeus stun on detonate revert. I wouldn't hate to see that. But I think Zeus needs a bit more than that, honestly. Tiamat is February. Oh yeah, okay, so they're probably going to do it like they did with Season 7, where they release Season 8, and then the next patch after that will be Tiamat. So Season 8, Tiamat, probably one more patch, then Gilgamesh, I think is going to be like the release cycle. Tiamat gives you Deathwing vibes from Heroes of the Storm. It gives me Aurelion Sol from League of Legends vibes, to be honest. Gilgamesh will be the warrior. What's Tiamat then? Guardian maybe? Or Mage? I think they said somewhere that Tiamat was going to be a warrior though, or maybe that was just data mining, which isn't always accurate. Zeus had a speed stem in the past, that's the thing, but they reworked it. His shield used to be a speed stem. Double warrior release? I'd love that, but I don't think they're going to do it. It's not out of the question, because warriors are the least populous class in the game. But, I don't think they're going to do that. They said she's a mage? Oh, okay. So mage for Tiamat, warrior for Gilgamesh will be my guess. Mage, but like a kind of bruisery mage, maybe? Because they did, yeah, they mentioned something about solo lane. Tanky mage, yeah. Maybe like a Jean Kui-esque mage or something. As long as I can play her in solo lane, I'm fine, honestly. 1,100 people in the stream right now. That's crazy. If any of you guys are new here, be sure to tap the subscribe button. Very gently tap it. I make many Smite contents, and I'll be putting out a lot of stuff about the news after this stream. So if you want to stay up to date, hit that sub button. How do I feel about monsters being in the lanes? I love it. Anyone who was around a little bit ago when they revealed that, I kind of freaked out. I really like it. And the thing is with the side lane camps, they've done 2 in duo lanes, so kind of like Chad Harpy right now. There's 2 in duo lanes, so you don't have to fight over them necessarily. But in solo, it's 1. So you do have to fight over in solo, which I really like. It's like a neutral camp that you have to fight over, which is going to force aggressive play in solo, which I really like a lot. A warrior that plays like a burst mage. That might be kind of how Tiamat is. Like a tanky style mage. I'm very hyped for the new map, Samus, yeah. Which we're going to be seeing in 3 minutes, as long as there's no more technical difficulties. It's going into PTS this weekend, and then most likely it'll be in PTS for 2 weeks, and then the Tuesday after that is when it'll launch, is my guess. I'm not sure if the notes are out yet. Probably not. They probably want to reveal it on stream and then publish the notes afterwards. Tiamat, Mage, Gilgamesh, Warrior, I think, in terms of roles. Yeah, PTS is on console as well. So we're going to have a much larger pool of PTS participants. No, Tiamat's not launching with Season 8. Tiamat's going to be the patch after Season 8. Going to be a lot of cheese stealing the camps. I'm fine with that. You got to make sure you like your zoning correctly and making sure that people can't steal. No, miss. They haven't shown much about Tiamat actually yet. They'll probably show more about her when they're actually like revealing her patch. She's going to be the patch after this, I think. Patch notes are after the show match? Yeah, okay. So presumably we'll see some stuff in this show match. And then we'll like get a full patch note show after that. I might be streaming for a while here actually. Season patches are normally a few hours long, and I also started the stream like an hour before patch notes actually started. But we're totally down for it, dude. The hype and the Red Bull will keep me going. It's already 9 PM in the UK, so. Gilgamesh is going to be the newest warrior, Reese. Or we think warrior. I don't think it's confirmed, but I think he's going to be a warrior. Tiamat's in February. They said February for Tiamat. February for Tiamat, April for Gilgamesh. So the Season 8 patch will drop late January. There'll be like a couple of weeks. Next patch, Tiamat. Another patch, Gilgamesh is what's going to happen, I think. Yeah, I'm in the UK. New gods are Charbodius, Atlas, and Morgana? Really? If they actually release Morgana, I'll be very happy. That's probably my most wanted god right now. Well, not god, most wanted character. Like from the Arthurian mythology, I think it's really cool. Gilgamesh, more like Gilga Chad. Okay, we're starting. We're starting. If it's actually Atlas and Morgana, I'll be very happy.
Thank you so much for being patient with us. We are chomping at the bit to be able to show you what is going to be our best Conquest map yet. Season 8 is going to be absolutely phenomenal. We cannot wait to show you this show match between a lot of our former pros, but you got to stick with us. Obviously, we're working through everything that we can. As for the whole week, if you haven't been caught up on what you may have missed, Tuesday, Wednesday is when we kicked off some of our SWC actual placement games. Had a lot of great games there, and then starting
yeah, so we're a little bit behind here, but
right at 11 a.m.
we're gonna have the debut match, which is presumably just like one Conquest match, and then we're gonna have the
Friday morning tailgate. We'll have the Joust Creator Cup semifinals, excuse me, and then the Creator Cup starting at noon, and then we get into the championship bracket quarterfinals a little bit after that.
Yeah, if they do Atlas and Morgana, I'll be very happy.
If you're here for Paladins, you can go check out those Paladins.
None of us are here for Paladins.
Those are happening on twitch.tv/Paladins game right now. If you're here for Smite, I'm with you. We're trying to get to it as soon as we can. So stick around. We'll have the,
not
the
another
new
break.
Season 8 show match, excuse me, as we get prepared for that. And then the update notes right after that. Stay tuned. Thanks for the patience.
How long are we thinking, boys? How long are we thinking? Okay, another 10 minutes. I can deal with another 10 minutes. My excitement is kind of bursting right now, though, dude. Twitch is still dead. That's probably why there's so many people in the stream. Can't wait for Morgana. Yeah, Morgana's cool if that's actually what it's going to be. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. I'm going to browse. I'm going to have a look at Twitter and Reddit and stuff, see if anything's happening. While we wait. Let's have a look at Ajax Twitter, see if he's done anything. Yeah, Tiamat is update 8.2. Tiamat's going to be one patch after this. Conquest Season 8 map player. Oh, they've got like a little image there. Let me pull this up. Oh, it's so low quality. Whatever, it's fine. There we go. I may as well pull this up and have a little peek at it. So yeah, we have the two side camps here in duo, so they're going to be sort of like not necessarily fought over, they're very much in like each side of the map. But then in solo, boom. Neutral side camp in solo. Something I've been asking for forever. Also in duo, we still have like the neutral camp here, but it's one camp. Oh, this is kind of what I asked for, like removing the wall and making it more open. I like this a lot. That's very weird to have like one entrance there. But I do kind of like it. Camp here as well. Presumably that's going to be like an XP camp, right? Two camps here? That's so weird. Something here as well. They've actually changed up more than I thought in terms of like geometry and layout. Android03 with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping me learn solo lane. Here's to more in Season 8. I hope so. I hope so. Season 8 guides will be coming out at some point. Thank you so much for the generosity, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for the donation.
Look at XP near blue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe solo lane could take these. If jungler's, like, doing stuff in less size, solo lane could easily take these between a wave. A lot more farm for solo laners. You have this, you also have this, and maybe back camps as well, like if one of them's not up. This, question mark, maybe you could rotate to from solo lane. You could definitely get there from mid. There's a lot more to do by the looks of it. I would like the map to be even bigger, honestly, but they've done a lot of like geometry changes. Oh yeah, Gold Chalice is gone. I'm okay with that, honestly. Gold Chalice wasn't anything special. They have like a big wall blocking speed, which is interesting. Probably like invade prevention. Oracle's still there. Buffs are all the same. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Pathway between the Phoenix. You can like get into their Titan room without being in any of the Phoenix AoEs. Assuming these are like actual aggro areas for the Phoenix. That's going to make sieging a lot easier. Especially sieging mid. You can just have people come in from these sides and just like pincer people in the base. That's going to make sieging a lot easier, which I kind of like. Sieging is really difficult right now. It's like super hard to break the base. This is kind of like what they did in Joust, right? One-way doors like League, that's possible actually. Okay, if it's that way, then sieging's even more difficult. Wait. There's a straight up wall here. There is a straight up wall. So that's how you siege mid-Phoenix now. You go around the side. That also makes it really awkward to run up mid. I feel like. Maybe this is a one-way gate. If these are the entrances and this is a one-way gate, I don't hate that actually. Arch maybe? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because here it doesn't look like... Yeah, it's probably an arch. I think you guys are right on that. These look like maybe doors or arches or something. I think you're right. So maybe these are open for the early game, closed for the late game, or vice versa. Yeah, the question marks are a new camp that they haven't revealed yet, I think. This is like a teaser image. So these will be like new types of camps. Sieging is difficult? Yeah, it's very difficult. This mid doorway is very interesting to me. I'm mainly looking at this from a solo perspective, but a lot's changing in duo as well. Chad Harpies are gone and it's just a single camp that you can fight over now, so kind of like in solo. With this one, you can fight over this in duo, and you also have extra neutral farm. They're gonna have to like balance the farm a little here, because there's a lot more farm available overall. Probably overhead, yeah, I think so. Because what is there in terms of extra farm? There's this camp here. There's whatever these question marks are, if they're extra farm. There's these question marks here. There's side camp in solo, side camps in duo. This here was like effectively Chad Happy, so that's not additional farm, that's just changed. So there's a lot of extra farm. There's like 4 extra camps. Yeah, 2 back camps near speed. I wonder how you're going to start the game now. Do you still do speed to blue? Maybe you do speed, Harpies blue, Harpies mid. Maybe that's what you do now. It depends on like clear speed and all that kind of stuff, and if Hog's still available. The inside camps will have a unique buff. Oh, that's interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff. I kind of like what I'm seeing here, honestly. There's some weird stuff that I'm not a huge fan of, like whatever this is. It may just be an archway, I'm not sure. But if it is like an actual thing, like an actual blockade. Solo laner probably starts XP camp. It depends on minion timing. You could start XP camp, but if you're going to miss part of the wave, then it's not worth it. It could be though that like if wave timings allow for it, solo starts on this XP camp here. Let me zoom in. So I'm not blocking it. Solo starts on this XP camp. Jungler starts on speed. Jungler goes speed to back camps. You go to wave after you've done the back camp. You clear the first wave and meet the jungler at blue, and then the jungler goes to lane. That's possible. Hey, Kiki carries you. Welcome, Kappa God. Thank you very much. That's a top tier of memberships. Thank you for your generosity, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy your badge and your emotes. So yeah, maybe like jungler does speed back camps blue and solo does back camps wave blue. Maybe. Or jungler could start in solo lane as well. Like that's also possible. I was trying to like metagame and think what we could do with this map. There's so much more farm. They need to balance it. Yeah, I think junglers will be more in the jungle because there's so much more to do in the jungle. As long as like solo laners aren't always taking these, there's just like an extra camp here. And then like extra camp here. Dual lane has extra farm. Solo lane has this neutral farm. I'm glad to see Totem still here. I like Totem. But Totem is like a little further back now, I guess. Oh, Snack Shop. Thank you for the upgraded membership to Kefa King. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Less ganks, blame it all on the bungler. Yep. Even more excuse to blame it on the bungler. How will the jungle routes work? Yeah, that's going to be something that's going to need to be figured out by people more intelligent than me, I think. I can speculate, but that's going to have to be figured out when like PTS happens. I guess maybe we'll see some in the show match. Because they've got some like ex-pros in the show match that probably know what they're doing. It's definitely an archway. Look in the teaser image, you can see it. It does look like it might be some kind of archway or gate. I agree. Lou got a break through the wall. Oh, yeah!
Welcome back to Hi-Res Presents.
Okay, we're on. We're on.
We are just as frustrated as you are and want to be able
What's
to
happening?
show you our Season 8
Ocean View with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Thanks for all the great content. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. I appreciate your generosity.
Hopefully we'll have some good news.
Let me
Thanks for staying tuned.
Okay, another break. Another break. Let's go back to analyzing the map, boys. So yeah, this blue buff entrance here. This has to be intentional, right? What if, like, Solo starts here and dips through here to meet up with a wave or something? I have no idea. Why is this? Why is this here? The map image was on Reddit. If any of you guys want to look at it in more detail, it was on Reddit. This is where I got the image from. I'm really curious as to why this blue buff wall break is here. It has to be for a reason. But I'm trying to think why. It gives you a safe path back into lane very quickly from blue, I guess. So instead of having to go this way to get into lane, you can just come this way. Because before, with blue, you'd have to take a really long route to get back into lane if you wanted to be safe. So maybe that. For tower campers, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Duo fighting for the mid harpy, yeah. New pillars around Fire Giant. That's a really tight Fire Giant pit. That's tighter than it is now. Like, way tighter. Like, so Totem's been pushed back a little bit. Fire Giant pit is smaller, I think. Although that could just be the fact that the map's bigger. And it's the same size, but it looks smaller because the map's bigger. That could be possible. More time equals more time to analyze the map, which I'm not opposed to. Hey, Kiki carries you with the $5 donation. Thank you very much. Maybe to clear it so you can push it into a tower to solo it. Yeah, maybe. I think that's what it is. It's a way to, like, allow people to be safely on the tower and still grab blue, like, without losing too much. That's most likely what it is. But yeah, Fire Giant Pit, very small. It's going to make Fire Giant Pit fights super, like, cramped. It's smaller than Gold Fury Pit, actually. The map looks huge. It's not that big. It's a little wider. It's not really any longer, I don't think. Double entrances here is interesting. I don't really know what that means. Probably nothing. I guess on sieges you have like a little bit more room to work with here, and then also you have, of course, these like entryways. Sieging is going to be so different, dude. We're going to have to completely learn, like relearn how to siege, because it's completely different. It's a little longer too. Yeah, probably by a little bit. The base is also like bigger, I think. Gold Pit is smaller. Yeah, Gold Pit's also smaller, I think. Is solo lane longer? It does look a little longer, I think. Yeah, so I think the map's a little longer, but mostly wider by the looks of it. Did they remove the Diva Shrine? You mean the anti-invade thing? I don't know. We'll have to see. One-way doors. I think possibly this could be a one-way door. Maybe. I'm not certain on that, but it could be. What are the question marks? New camps. They're going to be doing new camps, and apparently they have a specific buff for them. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new camps. If you don't count this as new, because it's kind of like Chad Harpy was there and it's become 1. So there's effectively 5 new camps. There's going to be so much more farm available. So I'm not sure how they're going to balance that. With so much farm available on duo side, we're going to see one or two things. It's going to be either a really heavy duo lane meta or a really heavy solo ADC meta. It's not going to be a mix. You're not going to be like where you are right now, where you can kind of stay for 3 to 5 minutes. It's going to be either you leave your ADC alone, they get all that farm and they carry, or it's going to be there's so much farm that you can split with support and still do okay. So like we're going to be a really polarized duo meta, I feel like. It's going to be either you're always there with your ADC or you're never there with your ADC. Mid Phoenix is just an archway? Okay, cool. So we still can't come through that, but there's still these additional like entryways, right? That makes sieging a lot different. Both defending and actually sieging. What, speed buff? About the same, really. They've got like a invade protection wall on speed, but other than that, it's kind of the same. Shrine has been replaced as a boulder? What do you mean? It seems like Shrine's gone. Look at red. Not too much different with red. You still have this exit point to get to mid fast. You still have the anti-invade wall. It's a little more closed in, I guess. And you have this other camp here. I feel like the only lane that hasn't got additional farm is mid. Because now you have to contest this as mid. You don't get the free harpy that was here before. Mid probably doesn't come all the way out here to take this. This is going to be jungle or duo taking this. Maybe mid could come, but it's going to be a long journey. Like, I guess this. This is the only thing mid gets, really. Whereas, like, solo laners get this. They get potentially one of these back camps as well. Duo lane get this. They get this. They get purple buffers always. They could potentially come out and take this. I feel like mids are the only ones not getting extra farm here. They've been a bit shafted. Unless this is, like, a really good camp and they can take this. Stun blocking potential in mid? Potentially. So many little openings to ward, yeah. I think a lot of these openings, though, you can cover both with, like, a sentry. Because sentries are a bit wider than wards, right? If you put a sentry maybe here, it probably covers, like, a lot of these openings. The scorpions can give vision for a little? What scorpions? Are those the question marks? Sorry about the coughs. Been speaking a lot. Pretty hype about this. I've been just yapping non-stop, dude. Did they move the beginning duo lane camp that goes to red? What do you mean? The alpha harpy? The alpha harpy is this now. It's become one and they're gonna have to fight over it. Vision Shard getting changed too? Really? That'd be interesting. The question marks are scorpions? Okay. Yeah, the camp in solo is going to be really nice. I like this a lot. You got to be a little careful because if solo are taking one of these back camps, potentially, that could happen. And this, they might get a little too much farm. You got to be careful with giving solo laners a lot of farm. We've had that in the past and it's not been fun for other roles. Been fun for solo mains, but not for other roles. You got to be careful with that. Yeah, Twitch is dying, I think. Look how small mid is compared to solo. It's not much smaller, right? Mid's still relatively wide. Not much LOS down mid, though. I feel like a Mercurial is going to be difficult. You can maybe come like this way. No, but you're gonna clip that wall. You can't Merkle from tier 2 anymore. You have to like come out here to Merkle. Yeah, completely new map, Reflex. Completely new map. Question marks are new camps. People are saying they're scorpions. And they're gonna have like unique effects, I think. Start scorpion and duo, then do purple? Probably, I think. That'll be my guess. Start scorpion, do purple, do a wave, grab your neutral camp. I mean, grab your back camp or your neutral camp, depending on if you want to fight. And then like keep doing waves. I'm not sure how mid's gonna start. Would mid still start at speed? Probably, right? Unless they do this. This like right hand side scorpion. Like maybe mid could do a wave and then right hand side scorpion and still get level 2. Antoine with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Your love for this game makes watching it so good. Thank you for the content, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. Very generous. Trying to figure out how you'd start. I think honestly the best start, based on like no other factors, because like things could change for sure. Just looking at this, jungler starts speed, solo laner starts back camp. Solo laner does back camp, goes to lane, clears a wave, and then in that time when they're clearing the wave, jungler does their back camp and rotates to blue, and then you split blue. Okay, we're starting. We're starting.
I think there's no wood around me to knock on, but
thanks for the donation.
Okay, seems like we're going.
and start bringing in my special guest for
Sobek
this
remodel
Season 8
looks cool,
show match.
Emilio.
I've got none other than the Burn Master himself. That's not so much Smite related, but it's Ajax, lead designer of Smite. AJ, I've been so excited
There we go.
to talk
Turn
about
it up.
this
Oh yeah,
Season 8
sorry.
map with you. I'm very honored
How's
to
that?
be able to be one of the ones to show it off. This Season 8 map, man, we got a chance to play test it a lot in the lead up to Worlds and all that kind of stuff. I can say definitively that I have never been so confused, in a good way, on what I'm supposed to do on the map as I was the first few times I played Season 8. Did you feel the same way?
It does seem like a lot's
definitely.
going to change,
This
like, with
map
what you want
is
to do.
something that we've been working on for a really long time.
Perfect.
We're really excited to show it, and I'm so excited to show it in the way that we're doing it today. We're going to be jumping right into a pro play match, showing
Oh,
you
they're
the
all
actual
pros.
gameplay on the Season 8 map, competitive. Before we go into all the patch
Except
notes
for
and talk
Hazer
the
and
details,
Pon
we're
Pon.
just going
Hazer's a
right
coach,
into
Pon
it,
Pon's
and I
a
think that is going to be
ex-pro.
super exciting. Aggro is going to be bringing you the play-by-play.
Deathwalker. Didn't
play-by-play for the
Deathwalker quit
esports.
Smite?
I'm going to be dropping knowledge about what we've been doing on the map, artistically, thematically, and through balance and gameplay. And it's
Louder?
just
Okay, a
going to be
little
a
louder.
super exciting way to kick this whole thing off.
What better way to start it off than some high-level gameplay, especially featuring names like Reels coming back to play some Smite. I saw that Stealth was excited, and I'm pumped for this man, Met Yankee, coming back. Of course, Met goes to the signature
Similar art
Chiron,
style,
man.
but
No
like
one's
different
playing
colors.
Chiron in Season 7, but let's look at Season 8, shall we? I know the junglers are going to be a big deal here, AJ, because
Pay
both
attention to where
Steely
that's
and
starting.
Pon Pon have been playing this map a whole lot. But let's take a look at where these gods are going to start, because starts
Bastet
are
and
going to be
Cupid have the
different
same
this
start
time
item.
around. A lot more jungle camps to have
Interesting.
the option to start at.
Maybe no
Correct.
jungler
So
starter item?
this
Like no
map
dedicated
is
jungler starter
wider
item?
and longer, so it's larger in both directions. What that's done is created a lot of room for more interesting geometry. We've added a lot more choke points, as
Bluestone on
well as some
Chiron.
more intentional open spaces to fight in the jungle, and some new XP camps, new objectives. There's new things all over this map.
Okay, so jungler and mid are starting
It
at
looks
speed.
like what we've got is, our junglers starting at the speed buff with the mages, which is, your pretty standard.
Their
Season
solo is
7
starting
start.
at-
That's often the
oh,
way
okay,
people
starting
come
at blue.
approach a new map. Is
Looks
they're
like
gonna-
solo and
they're
is
gonna
starting at
use
blue.
the meta that they're used to until they really start experimenting. These players are going to experiment a bit, but they also want to win, right?
Symmetrical
Of
starts
course,
so
these
far.
guys are competitive to the bone, and we'll talk about the starts.
We'll be
in
able to
a
see
little
more,
bit, I
more
suppose,
details
because
on
I
the
just
starter
realized
items
we've
and
got a
stuff,
lot of
later
starter
on.
items to go over here. I don't know if we'll have a chance to touch all of them, but you've seen the spoilers on Reddit, particularly through Pon Pon's fantastic meme usage. Bluestone Pendant, Vampiric Shroud, Death's Toll, all items.
So
that we're
jungle
gonna
is just
see
in
in
speed,
some
back camps
form.
mid.
Do you want to pick
Solo
one
and a
out that we
soloed
see
blue
here,
and went
AJ,
away.
and give us a quick rundown?
Yeah, so a lot of these starter items are going to be familiar names.
Now
that you've
doing
heard
right
in the
mids.
past, but some of them are going to be brand new, which is, I think, really interesting. And it looks like we have a few players who have been attracted
Straight
to
to
a
red.
new item called Eye of the
Pretty
Jungle,
normal so far,
which is an
actually.
attack speed starter item that actually allows you to get free wards as you clear jungle camps. So we actually see Bastet as well.
Yeah,
as
lanes are
Cupid
wider for
picking
sure.
up Eye of the Jungle
Lanes are
on the
wider.
Chaos side. So we're
Aw,
seeing this
duo-
flex
duo
into,
his level 2
even
first.
non-jungle roles. We also
well,
see
Hazer.
the Bluestone Pendant on Chiron in the duo lane, which is cool for an ability-based hunter.
And Reels looking for the first
Hazer
kill of
alive.
Season 8. Hazer in trouble, but it's
Yeah,
Met
that's a
Yankee
kill.
turning it around and putting Reels down. Welcome back to the Smite Battleground, Reels. And look at this. Chaos takes down Skeely in the mid lane. That's
Mid
a
looks so cool,
rivalry
dude. Like, it's very
that I'm sure
towering
has developed
walls
in the
over, like,
playtest
mid.
Stealth gonna be able to answer back though.
If
And
it
now
looks
Chaos and
completely
Stealth,
different.
An old school mid lane matchup. Cuckoo versus Zhang. Two signatures for these two guys. And Stealth is kind of clowning on Chaos right now. I don't think it's gonna be. No, Chaos!
What?
You gotta hit the card. Okay, Exorcism gets the job done. Fireworks early on.
Yeah,
here
look
in
at those
this one, and
scorpions,
there
dude.
we
They
get
look
a
cool.
quick look at Eye of the Jungle. So this can be bought by
570
either
health.
physical or magical gods. As you
Shrine is
mentioned,
removed,
5
yeah.
attack speed,
Looks like Shrine's
helping
removed.
you deal with those jungle monsters.
Some
but
solo in action.
then ultimately giving you those wards that end up. Seems pretty good against those invades, but I want to talk about what Hazer and Met Yankee are going
Gang
for right
coming.
now. One of these lane scorpions. And Pon Pon, as always, as junglers always are, here to ruin the fun. Hazer in some trouble. But
Nice
AJ, talk
cleanse.
to me about these lane scorpions. What's the deal with these things?
Yeah, they're gonna explain
So what we see over here is on the duo lane, there are two different spawn camps in the lane. There is actually a new type of jungle objective that can be directly contested at the same time you're fighting over minions and fighting and defend your tower. These scorpions are based off of Babylonian mythology. That's where we got the inspiration for their monster design. They are
a minor objective worth some XP and gold, and they have a few unique features about them. Specifically, when you kill them, you will actually get a small healing aura, so you'll get some additional sustain even if you don't have any sort of like jungle related kill item. And there's 2 that spawn in the duo lane side, one a little bit favored to each side. However, there is also one in the solo lane that is placed directly in the middle between the 2 opposing lanes.
So does this
and I would note that
place
mid lane actually does not have one.
Okay, all right, so not in
mid lane often has lots of farm already, right? So we were trying to spread more farm to the outsides of the map. This is a kind of calls back to the idea of a side jungle, but without all of the pathing that's required.
Yeah, so like I said, mid lane is not getting any additional farm, it's all gone to side lanes.
Coming back in Season 8.
So be ready for some Fed AD season, Fed solo
lane
as well.
About these Scorpions, because I know my competitive-minded people in the chat are going to be asking. You mentioned a healing aura. Is that only in the circle where the Scorpion spawned, or does it stick on?
So there's healing where all these are, so like you don't need a Bombus Mask or whatever to heal yourself. It's just going to heal you by like killing Scorpions.
It's a relatively short duration though. You essentially need to kind of be there as it's killed to be in the area to get the heal.
And so you got one in the solo lane, but it looks like it has not taken the place of Totem of Ku. Is it harder to take than Ku? Is it easier? How does it kind of scale throughout the game?
So the Scorpions are kind of a medium monster. I'd say they're not quite as even as hard as maybe the Alpha Harpy, right? There's something a little bit
easier than Chad Harpy. Chad Harpy is actually very difficult to take.
Scales up so heavily in the amount of damage it can take because it scales very differently than the rest of the things on the map. Jungle camps and minions, they scale in multiple factors.
I like how high the walls are around it.
Just its pure health pool. So Totem is remaining in the solo, so you now have Totem and the Scorpion to contest. A notable exception is that the Jungle Shrine has been removed. One of the only things in the map that has been removed. Most everything else has been added.
And I can say from jungling a decent amount on this map, thank God, because I wouldn't have had time. I felt so busy constantly in the jungle.
was doing like aura damage to those.
Of course,
maybe that's a starter item.
But near these speed buffs, there's now an additional XP Harpy camp, so you've got plenty to do as a jungler. Is Dimmy trying to all-in Deathwalker over here on this right-hand side. Deathwalker already using the ultimate as
very interested in what's happening in solo.
With lane control established by Dimmy, he's going to go straight over to this
Scorpion.
So
this thing,
I want to take a look at one of these other
3 hits to confirm it after it dies. That's interesting. So it's still stealable, but you can't steal it from 1 HP. You have to get the final basic.
In trouble, but Fields of Love going to try and heal him away. A couple ultimates exchanged.
It's Scepter? Okay, yeah, Scepter.
Conduit Gem is the pickup. What does Conduit Gem do, and where do you see it fitting in the mid lane?
So this calls back to the idea of the Soul Gem, which was an item we had before, which is your more damage-oriented mage items, specifically on mages that have one heavy damaging ability that want to make sure they really get a lot of damage on their main damage source. So gods like Kukulkan and Scylla can use this very well, or even Janus.
It feels a lot more closed in, like with the high walls everywhere.
In contrast
I like
to something like Sands of Time, which is making its return, which is a high cooldown and a sustain, a little bit more like Mage's Blessing. So they're kind of the 2 different directions you could go with mages, or even the 3 different directions, because as you see now, the Zhong Kui has the Vampiric Shroud, which is the hybrid tankiness lifesteal mage starter. And I think Zhong Kui is just going to be a very strong pick in either mid or solo in Season 8 because of this changed items.
Doesn't surprise me with Chaos showing off on that Zhong Kui pick that he's going to look strong, as Skeely and Ponpon going at it. Both end up surviving, but Dimmy not quite as lucky, as Skeely's coming back for a little bit more, but might not really feel that that's the best choice.
He's on a ward, I think.
There for Deathwalker.
Yeah, look at Fire Giant Pit. It's so tall and like imposing.
I'm looking at a greater Scorpion on Skeely's screen. A little bit different than those Scorpions that are spawning in lane.
That's the main thing I noticed. So all the walls are super tall.
Lesser Scorpions. We also have the greater Scorpions.
They're it's like imps.
Harder to take. They're larger. They actually have quite a bit of model and color changes to them. We have quite
presumably that'll be there until
FG
spawns.
If you want to take a look.
No, it looks like Hazer was able to make it.
It's like the imps from Season 3.
Met Yankee maybe wanting a little bit more. Aegis from Chaos might dissuade this from continuing, but Skeleton here. Good abducts coming in from Hazer, and Met Yankee finds kill number 3 for the Order side. Still pretty even. About 7.5 minutes in, but continue what you were saying about.
I do like the look of the map actually.
So
it's growing on me a little
Scorpions
bit.
Are going to take, probably 2 to 3 people to clear, or you'll have to wait a little bit later in the game until your assassin or hunter with some heavy damage and lifesteal can solo them. They're going to spawn inside of the Gold Fury and Fire Giant pits for the start. And Gold Fury and Fire Giant actually won't spawn until someone kills the Greater Scorpions.
Oh, so you have to kill the
Scorpions. So when they get one kill on the Pon. Sorry to cut you off there, AJ. I gotta call out Dimmy on the rotations because I feel like I missed out on that part of my career. Dimmy near the back end whenever I started casting. Double kill for him coming out of solo as Reels gonna try and take it to Met Yankee. No heart bomb up in Met. Did look at the explosion, but he's still a cool guy. I'm not going to count it against him.
Yeah, so you have to kill those Scorpions before like FG and Gold Fury will spawn. And they're like a bit of extra farm, I guess, kind of like imps from Season 3.
I am a little starstruck even myself here getting to
yeah, Erlang in solo is interesting to see as well.
Names like Trix Tank and Deathwalker and Met Yankee. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
So these Greater Scorpions, once you start killing them, they actually change their spawn location to be deeper into the enemy jungle or allied jungle, depending on who captures them, which is a kind of a first for Smite. We've never had monsters relocate in the jungle. And killing the Greater Scorpions has one special bonus feature reward to them as well, which is unique to Conquest now, where when you kill a Greater Scorpion, it will empower the jungle camps on that quadrant of the map. So notice I said quadrant, split into 4 different areas. So if you're on the Order team and you kill the Gold Fury Greater Scorpion, your purple and red buff will become enhanced. And the next time you capture your purple or red buff, you will get a more powerful buff on your god that is equipped with that buff.
Okay, so it's a big deal to secure those then.
Really strong
getting an enhanced buff or like 2 enhanced buffs is like a really big deal.
An extra 10% CDR instead of just 10, you get 20%. At least that's what it was when I
Yeah, it does seem like solo can get really far ahead with all the extra farm.
I'll need to check my notes, to be honest. There's so many numbers to remember on all of this. This will be listed out in the patch notes. Okay, here I do have it here if we want to go through it, but we got some good action going on here.
Yeah, good dive
Pon trying to survive under tower.
Oh, great Scarab's Blessing coming from Hazer, showing that he belongs here regardless of all my jabs at him in the lead up to this show. Good play there from the
a lot of fighting around solo. Right that could just be like this game and not the map necessarily.
Gift. I know our support players in the chat.
Bastet's level 11 though.
Very, very excited to see Watcher's Gift returning. But
then again, enemy mid also level 11.
Is it exactly the same as it was back in the day?
There is a lot of similarities, but Watcher's Gift was actually quite similar to Guardian's Blessing. This is a pretty well-known starter for what people are used to. Though there are some very interesting starters for the supports that I'm honestly surprised we didn't see picked up today, given the pros' general love for economic advantages. We have another support starter called Benevolence that actually you're going to be sacrificing some sustain and protections and damage in the early game, but it actually allows the support player to take a little bit less XP when sharing and increase the amount of XP that their allies get, allowing you to get a long-term XP advantage, which we found can be very powerful if you can survive the early game pressure that you lose.
When we got 1,300 people and there's going to be some idiots coming in doing that, so be vigilant.
Experiment with, especially some of those upgraded versions. So we'll be talking about upgraded versions of starter items a little bit later. Nice alt stealth is a little bit of a brawl happening around the Order side.
Yeah, it does seem like there's multiple options for starter items. So
deep into the jungle.
Yeah, very deep. And let me tell you, I got lost in this jungle an awful lot whenever I got a chance to play. The walls feel much higher. The pathways feel much more narrow. Was that all intentional, trying to make the jungle feel a little bit more intimidating?
Definitely.
Interesting to see Erlang with 3 kill participation, Bastet with 1, and she's ahead.
First thing, it's larger.
Whatever Deathwalker's doing, like he's out farming.
You heard me mention with the Scorpions that their objectives are very strategic. They require you to make plays even after securing the buff. They make you, required to plan ahead. Your rotations are going to matter more. All of the jungle paths have changed. So, when you're first new to a map of this many twists and turns, if you're not someone who tends to watch their mini-map a lot, you definitely might get lost.
Still seeing thieves from supports. Not from both, actually.
The Order side is still Greek themed, but it's been completely re-arted. It's Mount Olympus completely reimagined. The Chaos side now takes the form of Tiamat's Babylonian Palace, is now the Chaos side. The Chaos side,
getting remodeled,
as you can see, the side difference is not as starkly different between the two sides as they were on the previous map. We felt like the Order Chaos
we're gonna get some idiots.
A little too heavy. There were
coming in from
the
Twitch stream because it's all dying.
People really disliked playing on certain sides of the map, because the color difference was so stark. So what we have here is a little bit more of a unified color palette across the two sides. But as you rotate into the enemy jungle, you are going to see changes in the foliage. Tiamat's side is a lot
no
more
wall there, like I was thinking about about earlier. It's just like an open
is that
entrance
way,
with an
and the
archway.
rocks and trees, etc. And on order side, you feel a little bit more white marble landscaped, you know, oak trees, things like that. We definitely have, you know, Babylonian architecture throughout the map. There are twin
It feels completely different,
Babylonian
honestly.
towers that are like
really
tilted
different
against each other on the solo side, and the
you haven't missed patch
duo
notes.
side is a
Patch notes
nice
are after
Greek
this show
temple
match.
overlooking a seaside cliff. So there's a lot of really cool.
They're basically
details
doing like
throughout
a
the
full
whole
match
map.
and then
the whole
notes.
map also, as you might notice, the lighting is a good bit darker. That's also intended. We have found that a lot of people have been asking for our map to have just a little bit more sinister feel to it. You know, a little bit more mystery and warlike approach to it. So the whole map is a little darker. We have what we call kind of the sunset lighting, where the sun is kind of
the Titan area is
behind Tiamat's palace.
Nice ult.
We have another big fight breaking out in the mid lane.
In the mid lane, Skeely gonna dive in, looking for more on Pon Pon. Turns out Set pretty good, and Pon Pon on the receiving end of his own design. So somewhere, some people on Reddit are laughing, I'm sure. Good little lead now for the order side developing. One of the pieces of the map that I really love.
No objective's been taken yet.
All the buff designs.
Like the Greater Scorpion hasn't been killed, so Gold Fury hasn't spawned. So if they kill it here, my guess is Gold Fury spawns, right? Or maybe like later Gold Fury spawns. Yeah, Gold Fury spawns immediately after you kill it. Okay.
Until that first Greater Scorpion is dead. Is that correct? Because it looks like Gold Fury is immediately there and ready to go.
Correct. Yes. They actually took the Scorpion, I'd say, surprisingly late. Compared to the internal dev meta of which, you know, is not really a thing, but we'll see soon enough how the meta really evolves. Generally, we try to take we've seen those taken a little bit earlier, so we don't want a lot of downtime in between those objectives. So the Gold Fury does spawn. You can see now on the minimap, there's these white diamonds to acknowledge that those two buffs are enhanced, as well as when you walk by them. We're still iterating through a lot of this. This is, as you can see, Art Not Final in the bottom right. The environment team is still actively working through this week. They've been adding things to the map.
Yeah, I don't care so much about the art. I care more about the gameplay changes.
So by the time you really see it
fine.
live, it's going to even be up a notch from where it is now. But it looks beautiful already, honestly, and I'm so in love with it. It's just the beginning.
It really is awesome, and you see those extra little particle effects there. So Stealth probably getting an enhanced red buff based on that Greater Scorpion taken earlier. I hear chat is quite concerned about the Allied statue and where that has been relocated in the remodel of the Season 8 Conquest map.
Let me just tell you that the Allied statue
don't ask people to donate, man. You don't have to donate. Just enjoy the stream.
To find than ever. It is residing safely within
do join the
order
Discord.
base.
You should join the
It is
Discord.
directly behind the order fountain. As players would spawn into the game, just do a 180 on the order side, and you will see the Allied statue. And it is
Discord link is in the description of the stream.
Like Greek city square, lined by landscaping, and even with some minion-style human.
I also have a bot that posts the Discord link like on the cooldown, so you might catch one of those.
Have no fear, Chad. We're Allied is well taken care of here on the Season 8
It was
map,
featured in the cinematic that showed the in-game map art, not the super high def cinematic, but the one that showed the in-game stuff. That shows the Allied statue quite clearly. So if you want to get a good look at it, go back there. There we go. There's the shot of it. So this is as if you were standing in the order base and you just turned around. That is what.
So that's behind Fountain.
Amazing. Got it right there in the order base. Love to see that. Absolutely. So I know I kind of hinted at it a little bit earlier, but we're not going to see them for a little bit. These new starter items have the next level that you can take them to. As Dimmy once again kind of going.
So starter item's still not upgraded at 17 minutes. I wonder how long it takes. Oh god, has the YouTube stream died also?
A little bit behind an XP to Deathwalker, but certainly making his impact felt. There's another fight deep in the order side jungle as Dimmy trying to chase Chaos down, and a pin will get the job done for him. Nicely done there by Dimmy, 2 for 2 as Hazer looks likely to fall. These starter items that we've seen, a lot of times, you know, we make a big deal out of starter items because the early game is so important in Smite, and then eventually you sell it and you kind of forget about them. But that's
build
not
is very
going to be
interesting.
the case here in Season 8.
Right, so every new starter
Matan, they'll probably just like introduce maybe
upgrades.
1 or 2 new items,
The
and then like the
upgrades
starter
are
items will be the main
designed
thing.
for one of the upgrades to be like a stronger version of the starter item, and the other one is designed to be something very unique as a twist on the starter item.
I've covered this.
So these though are level gated. They are bought through normal gold, but they are level gated. So effectively, they just work like a 5th or 6th item build, like a tier 3 item would, and it just cleans up the flow and the user experience of of playing with starter items in many ways, and it's been a really fun thing to play around with in testing so far.
Yeah, you're not selling the starter items
loved it.
anymore.
We'll
You're
get
keeping
a
them.
preview of that shortly, I hope, as Deathwalker getting close to that level 20 mark. I know that everyone was probably pausing their stream to read Mannequin Scepter, a hot button topic here for old school Smite fans. Once upon a time in the game, one of the most insane items ever created. Never really didn't get a chance to stick around a whole lot. As a nice job by the Chaos team coming in and getting this Gold Fury. Talk to me about Mannequin Scepter and how scared you were when Pon
Mannequin Scepter is basic attack.
So Mannequin Scepter was almost a meme, a myth, a legend, right? It was
Thank
an
you for the
item
Nana
from
Kappa ship.
super early
Nana Kappa
Smite.
ship.
You have to be
Dill,
crazy.
I appreciate
I've been
it.
playing since
For the
day
membership.
one
Thank you very
PC
much.
closed beta, and I barely knew what this item was because it was only on the PTS. It made such an impact on the PTS that it was immediately canceled and removed. Now, the core design goal of Mannequin Scepter, which makes it kind of terrifying, is that
it looks like level 20 for the
adds
starter items.
bonus damage and a slow to your basic attacks.
Seems good. That seems real
Yeah,
good.
so that's what it used to do. It's been tweaked a little bit. It also should be noted that we've made starter items variable in cost. So some starters are more expensive than others. So we can make, that's just another way for us to do balance if Mannequin Scepter is really powerful. But what Mannequin Scepter is going to do now is that basic attacks
with
are going to
blessings,
cause
they had
enemies
to be the same
burn,
cost. So.
taking 20 physical damage over 2 seconds and having their attack speed reduced. And it's also going to do bonus
That's got to be broken in ADC,
jungle
right?
monsters. So Pon has done a great job redesigning it to remove the slow, the most frustrating part, and replace that with an attack speed slow, as well as giving it a unique possible jungle application in bonus damage to jungle camps, making this item just essentially a really flexible, aggressive, basic attack item that we could potentially see in all 3 physical roles. Really, we could
bonus
see it in
damage
solo,
to
jungle,
jungle
or
camps.
ADC,
Maybe in solo you buy it so you can quickly get those
so you
double
can
back
see it,
camps.
in Hunters, have you seen that in testing at all? Duo laners picking it up?
So we have tested that because we would kind of consider that possibly the break case, right? If the Hunters are way too good with this item, then we probably need to adjust it to be not as good on Hunters, because they're probably the scariest one to give constant bonus damage on their basic
Deathwalker's
attacks,
20, yeah. Deathwalker's been power
but there's
farming,
certainly
dude. This is
some
what I mean
downsides
about
to taking
Soul,
it,
and
because
this might get
Hunters aren't
really
going
big.
to use the bonus damage to jungle camps quite as much. Hunters are going to lose out on a lot, literally all of their sustain in lane to do such a thing. So we believe it's possible, but it is kind of risky.
Risky for sure. There's a nice little dive happening here by the Order side, looking for Deathwalker, and they'll find him. Skilladon's able to grab
They're
that
not
one.
roll locked, no. You can buy them in any roll.
See it here where we are on the map. We haven't gotten a chance to talk too much about it. Hazer's on his way.
So there's going to be 3 or 4 options for every roll, most likely, which I think is really cool.
With the new area, you can see it a little bit on the mini-map. There's a little bit of an area that you can walk through coming out of your base to get into the jungle. Tell the fans at home about this new base gate that they're going to have to worry about.
So this is our first experiment with dynamic
What do you mean roll queue? They already had roll queue.
Map, and what that means is walls literally opening and closing to allow players through the space. Huge cuckoo ult from MLC Stealth. Love to see it.
Well, that's what you're going to see every time the man locks in the Cuckoo Khan. That's just kind of how he does it. But now he's going to get chased down. Chaos ruining MLC Stealth's fun. A double kill for him, and Dimmy out of mana in some trouble. Nice heart bomb around that corner. Coming from Reels. Okay, finally, I was going to say someone's got to be level 20 by now. Deathwalker is, and he is upgraded.
Yeah, hopefully we can see his starter.
Remember, he had that
it didn't upgrade until he went back to Fountain. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe you have to go back to Fountain.
Which upgrade did he choose, I wonder?
Oh, yeah, because you got to choose an upgrade. Yeah, of course.
So these are pretty beefy stats. I mean,
while in the jungle, you gain
power
percent power and protections.
35 physical protection, 35% attack speed.
Because most team fights happen in the jungle, right?
Gain 15%
so that could be pretty powerful.
And 15% protection. This is one that I really liked whenever I was testing it.
They're clearly playing into the Fire Giant Gold Fury fights, right? A lot of our fights at the end game take place in where we are right now, where the players are right now. We've heavily redesigned the geometry in this area to allow for a little bit more openness, but then these really intense choke points right after you exit the area. We've also seen
after
the
your zone
lead
is way
change.
smaller.
We saw Order running the entire early game with a small gold lead, and now Chaos has answered back after that last fight.
Pretty close to getting some other people upgrading their items as well.
Chaos diff so far. I mean, 8-4-4, top of the player damage. You were saying that John Kui is going to be stronger with something like Vampiric Shroud back in the game, and Chaos certainly showing that off. Quick caveat, though, that poor MLC Stealth coming in. He tweets that he hasn't been playing. It's been a while since he's played a competitive Smite game. Chaos is in these playtests sweating every day. You know what I mean? It's kind of rude of us to put him up against Stealth.
That is true. I mean, Skeely has been an absolute force in the playtest as well.
Oh, yes.
So I feel like the teams are pretty balanced. I feel like we've seen a close match so far.
Other than starter items,
like
builds are looking very similar. Which could just be that like they're building what they're familiar with, or it could be that like not much is changing items-wise aside from starter items.
It can be possible to, extend that snowball, but there's also more ways.
It does
to
look
get
a bit
back
like
in
the
game.
base
Some
or
of the more
FGP,
dangerous geometry will
like
let them
tall
do
walls.
that. We're now looking at the base gates here.
Yeah.
Now
so
this
these
is
are closed early. They'll open for
geometry,
sieging most
those
likely.
are like actual walls. They interact like the jungle walls would. But if you walk across that circle pad, the doors will open for you and you can exit your base cleanly. This gives you a really quick path from your base to the jungle. Really nice for junglers. It saves
you
a
can't
lot of
get in
time
from
and a
the
lot
other
of
side.
trips.
So it's like a one-way gate basically.
But it also allows for some very interesting siege mechanics because those jungle doors, they do not care about which player team opens them. If you are able to leap over the wall or get around a Phoenix, you can stand on that and
so you
open
send
the
your
door
front
for
line
the
in
enemy
and
team to
open the
flood
way
into
for
the
the
base
rest of your
around
team.
a Phoenix. Or
Kinda
if you're
cool.
trying to defend the base and you step out too far, you can't go back in the door. Someone's got to let you in.
Okay, so turns out Protector of the Jungle looks pretty good because Deathwalker 15% stronger in the jungle, just one shot, 2 people back to back, and that's exactly where he wants to be taking those fights. Chaos side really making use of this Fire Giant that they've gotten for themselves. Great initiation by Deathwalker. You mentioned people coming in on these sieges through the doors, and that has been so hard to deal with in the games that the casters got a chance to play. I mean, if you can get in something like in this game, Trick Tank hopping over the wall with the belly flop and then just standing on the pad and letting people through felt very, very hard to deal with.
It looks like the Chaos team's not going to need to do that here. They're just going to take the middle Phoenix. It is a additional way to break into
the front lines of mobility. Yeah, jumps are going to be a lot more valuable.
We found that throughout the season 5, 6, and 7 map, and even some of the matches we've been watching more recently, it's a little too easy to make a stand at your Phoenix. You have one good AoE mage can often keep teams there for a little too long.
Counter-sieging is way too easy.
So we wanted to provide an additional way to let you attack that enemy base. It is risky though. Expending a leap to jump into the enemy base, if people are quick and catch you off guard, they can picking a support first is a very common pro tactic already. That's an easy way to lose out on a fight.
Yeah, so
we
they still have
also
the
have
different
some additional balance
stuff,
mechanics around it, and
Primal.
specifically that we're going to be applying the Invader's Curse to people who do open the doors that way. So there is going to be a little bit of a booby trap, as you might say.
Interesting. Okay, I was gonna say, because that felt so good. I mean, we had people chalk torrent, throw their axe over as chalk and instantly torrent through, or even blink if you don't even have a leap, just blinking over and getting yourself on that button. So you get Invaders cursed for doing that now, so certainly something to worry about. Okay, here we go.
Correct.
I was hoping that people would start updating their starter items. Blood-Soaked Shroud. This is upgraded from the Vampiric Shroud. 75
damaging an enemy
power and 40
provides
physical
magical
protection.
lifesteal and can stack infinitely.
15% lifesteal, and damaging an enemy with an ability restores 12 health, 6 mana, and provides
that could be pretty
some
crazy.
lifesteal stack. So this is
infinite stacking.
That
scary.
last bit there, aggro, is the most exciting part.
Wait,
there.
this can stack indefinitely? What?
This allows you to reach the hard cap of lifesteal if you just stay in combat long enough.
So you really felt like you couldn't get through with an Anubis buff.
They're doing patch notes after the show match. I think they want to do the show match and then they'll release patch notes.
Past us, huh, AJ? That's how you were gonna do it this year?
This was a pon design entirely, I assure you.
Oh, throw him under the bus. I see it.
The idea with the starter item upgrades is that we did push for some really unique effects.
This is so much more open around the side of the Phoenix.
Which we believe is going to keep the gods and the classes fairly balanced because everyone will have access to it. Oh, here we have an enemy incursion through the base gates.
Yeah, walking right in through the base, and MLC Stealth is like, guys, there was a wall there a second ago. Really good ult coming from Hazer, and that's actually going to matter. Looks like the fountain is much further back this year, AJ, from where it has been in the past.
The map is just bigger, so everything's a little further away from yourself. That includes Phoenix to Fountain, yeah, and then
I like that.
Towers distance between each other is also going to feel different.
Yeah.
It's already so hard to make those calls to rotate sometimes to kill a jungle or boss, in time before the enemies get there. It's going to be a lot of learning to get that down again on the new map for sure. It looks like Order here has done a successful defense, is now countering back, pushing back.
Heard it here first, folks. Going through the gate. on the offense, bad, because we saw it once and it didn't work that well for the Chaos squad. Trix tank. Now
Patch notes are going to be after this game.
Order side has the option to go for that Greater Scorpion. You see it spawned right next to Dimmy, a little bit behind him, kind of near this red buff, in between the red and the purple. There's going to be lots of those little pockets around the map where that Greater Scorpion can spawn, but clearing out these waves seems to be the priority for now. I want to see if anyone else upgrades their starter items, and it looks like some players, I mean, Deathwalker did it very early before he even started his 6th item. Looks like Chaos waited to complete it as his true 6th item. Where do you think we'll see the vast majority of players upgrade those starters?
I think it's going to heavily depend on the build.
Wait, do you have to pay to upgrade your starter?
If you're doing something like the Hunter attack speed build, where you kind of want all of your pieces and parts, you might delay your starter item. You might even still sell your starter item, right? But the options are pretty interesting and attractive in most builds. It's definitely going to depend on the player and on the build and on what you're dead set on, honestly.
All right, Chaos.
Yeah, the Scorpions are pretty interesting.
I mean, we should have known from Season 2 Worlds that you can't be doing objectives with Chaos Jean-Qui on the map. He waltzes in and stole that Fire Giant away from the Order side and let him know walking away
insane.
as well. That's just what Chaos is going to bring to the table. I want to see some of these Watcher's Gift gets upgraded, and while other starter items are level 20 gated, the support starter items are a little bit different, understanding that Guardians don't always get to level 20.
Correct. Those can be upgraded at level 17.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
items of 20. So only there's essentially three items roughly per class. So that's 15 starter items that each have 2 unique upgrades. So it's a lot of items. And of course, many of these items though can flex into multiple roles too. So when you really look at your options, you have many more than 3 options. But the true support 3 starter items all can be upgraded early to make sure that
there's going to be so many options because there's like 3 for each role, but also some will go cross roll.
Mannequin's Hidden Blade.
Very, very cool. 75 basic attack only damage and 30 physical protection, 5 damage reduction. Burst damage. If no
yeah, I'm scared about this item specifically, stealing objectives. 15% of health. Wait, 15% current health. Okay, never mind. It can't steal. It can still do a lot of damage, but it can't steal its current health.
Trix getting dizzy here with this Bacchus, which has looked pretty good. But Mannequin's Hidden Blade has felt pretty good for those Blink initiation jumpers.
Definitely.
Still going to be strong, but current health is less
it's very
scary
different than the
than
traditional
Max
mannequins, which is generally like dot damage, which is what you're going to see on the other.
Yeah,
option
maybe
if
super
you
move
upgrade
faster.
a
Maybe you
mannequin's
go those
mannequin
support
mace.
starter
You're
items
gonna
just
see
to get them
the
online
dot
early.
damage
I'm
kind
not
of
sure.
tick up.
Now, don't forget, everybody, you will be able to get a full look at all of these changes, all the items, everything like that at the Season 8 Patch Notes show. That's coming up right after this, but you got to wait until one of these teams is able to find the Titan, and right now it's looking good for the Chaos side. All 3 Phoenixes down as Bluestone Baruch comes through now for Met Yankee, another completed starter item. 45 physical power, a lot of HP5 and MP5.
Yeah, current health on
enemies
that.
hit by your damaging
The
abilities.
stats are trash though. Those are like awful
7.5%
stats
of
for
their
a tier 3
health.
item.
So this is just an example of
Obviously the
one
passive is
starter
really
item
good
that
though.
is
Like it's a matter of
just
whether
taken
that
up
makes
to
up for the bad
11 from
stats.
their base form.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot of items.
Else looking
They're
like
hard to
GG.
go through. There's so much on this map.
Patch
I
notes
can't
time,
go through
boys.
all of it. It looks like we're gonna have a chaos victory here.
Yeah, Chaos team just too strong, and I mean that both
going
in the
for the
sense
troll
of,
kills here.
Yeah,
you
patch
have
notes
to. I
time.
mean, both Chaos with a K and Chaos with a C end up being too strong in this one. 9, 4, and
Yeah,
8.
you can sell your
Final
starter at level
scoreline
20, I
there
think.
For Chaos.
Get a different one? I
Deathwalker
don't know
also
though.
popping off
Probably
in
not.
that solo lane, but a lot of fun getting a chance to watch it with you, AJ. I know there were a million things that I wanted to bring up that we didn't get a chance to because of everything else we had to talk about. But before the
Even
the
more
fans
excited
get
for
to
the
see
patch
full
notes. Yeah,
Season
it
8
kind of
patch
hypes
notes,
it
Is
up.
there anything you want to leave some parting wisdom with them for a little bit?
I have to say, I just have to give a big thanks to the entire SMITE development team, all of the design team, the environment team, the art team, all of our teams. Everybody has been working so hard. You know, you see me up here getting to talk about this stuff, but the credit should not go to me. It needs to go to the people on our teams, the people at every level of Hi-Res Studios that have worked so hard all year, having to move home, having to go through all this crazy stuff in the news to still have the best year ever for SMITE. I'm so proud of our team. Give those people the love. Follow them on Twitter. Check them out everywhere you can. We have talented people all over the studio, and this is the culmination of it here with a brand new Conquest map, something that other games really don't do. Redesigning their whole main competitive mode. We do that because SMITE players love the action, they love the change-ups, and they love the new art.
Biggest of retweets from me. The whole
No, I
Hi-Res
think
and Titanforge
Tiamat's
team
kit is going to be in a
absolutely
later
killed it this year.
patch, not
Cannot
this one.
wait to see it in its entirety. You don't have to wait very long. As you said,
Yeah, I can play
PTS
the
coming
keyboard.
up very soon
Kinda.
this weekend, but also the whole
I'm a
Season 8
beginner.
update notes is coming up next, so make sure you're staying tuned. Thanks for the time, AJ, and thanks everyone for watching our PTS little bit of a show match here for Season 8. Hope you enjoyed the Old Guard match. Stay tuned. Season 8 patch notes coming up.
Okay, are we going to have to wait another half hour? Okay, no, 2 minutes. That's fine. Yeah, my turn. I'm going to do a PTS stream. Whenever it comes out. I'll probably do it on Saturday, I guess. Yeah, new map looking really interesting. The Scorpion stuff is like going to take a lot to learn. Let me turn this down. It's always way louder than like the rest of the stream. Yeah, it looks interesting, like the starter items and stuff. We're going to get to see the full starter items now. Like they're going to presumably go through all of them with all the upgrade pass and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Mace, I probably will leave this one up on the channel afterwards, because some people are going to want to watch my my review and stuff. I'll also be coming out with videos, like a more condensed review of the full patch notes, review of the starter items, probably ranking them, stuff like that. I'll be putting out a lot of Season 8 news in the coming days, so if you want to be up to date, make sure to subscribe to the channel for that. Nah, the first Season 8 guide will be solo. I always do solo first because it's the role I know the most about and the one I can get the hang of the quickest. And it looks like a lot's changing, so I want to be able to produce the guides like to the highest level I can, and solo lane is my highest level role, so. Yeah, snowballing could be an issue. Like, it seems like there's a lot of additional farm for side lanes, so like ADCs and solo lane is getting fed. Could be an issue. Yeah, Pedro, I'm going to do a short patch notes review. I'll leave this stream up for people that want to watch it, but I'll probably work on either tonight or tomorrow. It depends how long this is, because it's already like 10:30 p.m. here. I'll do like a more condensed patch notes review.
SMITE Season 8 update show. I'm Isaiah, your host for today, and today is a special day. We got so much to go over. Got the new Conquest map, all the 8-1 balance, a bunch of new skins and features, and of course, with me to break everything down, I've got my buddies from the design team. I've got Ajax and Ponpon with me. First of all, how you guys doing?
Good.
Yep, doing well.
All right, well, we have got an absolute
Ajax
ton
is so
to go
excited,
over, so
dude.
let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're going to start off with the Conquest map. I know we just had the awesome show match where we gave everybody their first look at Season 8 Conquest, but we definitely want to take a little bit of time to go over some of the highlights for Season 8 Conquest. So AJ, I'm going to pass it along to you. What's going on with Conquest? Where are we at? And how did we get there? Kind of set the stage for us.
So this is a brand new map, like the thing we did in Season 5, completely new Conquest map, big change. What you're going to notice first off is the Chaos Base. We can say goodbye to Hades' Skull Castle, RIP for Hades, but it has been replaced by Tiamat's Fortress, which is really exciting. The Babylonian Pantheon finally coming to SMITE, as we saw in the amazing cinematic trailer we had revealed earlier in this event. Absolutely beautiful. We wanted to make the Babylonian launch a really memorable launch. It's a very well-known pantheon, one of the oldest mythologies in the world, and it's been requested for a long time in SMITE. So here it is going to be immortalized in the Conquest map, not just in the gods that are going to be arriving in the pantheon, but in the map itself. So really what we are going for is a little bit of a story transition from the year of Cthulhu into the year of Tiamat. Cthulhu was wreaking havoc with our gods. He was stealing their worshippers, driving them insane, turning them against each other. Things were looking bleak. The world was ending. But then Tiamat arrives and uses her powers of creation to reborn the earth. Just remake it. And in that process, she banishes Cthulhu back into the depths, or into your queues if you do not ban him.
So you're saying Donzaburo wasn't enough?
Densborough didn't even attempt to stop Densborough.
For sure. He was just there to chill, drink some sake, and make some money. That was it.
He did hand out some important life lessons to Tsukiyomi, but now we're moving on to the next year, and that is the story. Tiamat has set up her base suspiciously close to Mount Olympus here, just across the conquest-sized jungle, conveniently, away from Mount Olympus that will still be representing the Order side, but a completely new reconstructed Mount Olympus from scratch, along with a completely new jungle and everything that you're going to see in these patch notes.
For sure. Well, like I said earlier, we're not going to deep dive into it just because we had the awesome show match earlier, but we did just want to hit some highlights
I'm all
here.
want to see the
So
start.
we're going to talk about the new layout. Of course, bigger map both ways, right?
You know, we get this request every time we start looking at the Conquest map. People just want the map to be bigger. They want rotations to matter. The map size creates a whole lot of gameplay strategy, and it also gave us a lot of room as a design team to make different types of geometry, different types of jungle path. So really, we
Definitely
were happy
about a bigger
to
map.
follow along. So the map is wider and longer. We have the jungle completely new. We have a lot of really interesting spaces in the jungle, and when you look at the mini map, you'll recognize it that there are some more specific open areas to fight in, and then there are other areas that are much more narrow pathed, and that's to create a whole lot of variance in the different types of fights and different types of team fights. Depending on the location, you can have a really different experience on this new map. And we're also, of course, going to have new jungle camps and new camps in different locations and just new camps in general.
Yeah, it's like you were saying earlier, brand new map, completely new art set, based off of Babylonian pantheon and mythology. It looks super awesome, but we've
Does look
also
pretty
got
cool. I like the
some new
Babylonian side a lot.
NPCs, and I know you were super excited about the new scorpions that have been added to the map. You want to talk about the lesser and greater scorpions really quick?
Yeah, so we have the Chaos side completely rebuilt in a new theme. The whole map is completely rebuilt, but that's a brand new theme. The Order side, Mount Olympus. Order and Chaos towers are new. Chaos Titan is new. Chaos minions are new. The Scorpions are our new jungle monster. They have two versions. There's the lesser scorpions and the greater scorpions. We'll talk a little bit more about their mechanics in a minute. And we also have a lot of our favorite jungle monsters from the previous seasons will be reprising their roles. Red buff, purple buff, blue, and speed buff, not yellow buff, obviously. Will be maintaining their art from the previous years.
The boss is staying the same, but
Let's
they're
go ahead
adding
and
like
get and
scorpions
talk about
and
the
stuff.
scorpions a little bit. Let's start with the lesser scorpions and talk just a little bit about their mechanics.
All right, now we're doing something pretty crazy in this map here, Pon. We're doing a few really interesting objectives added to the map. We're trying to look for ways to layer on some complexity into Conquest. And one way we've done this is through the new lesser scorpions, which are the first jungle camp that spawns inside of lanes. So on the outside of the duo lane and the solo lane, on the outer edge, you will see these lesser scorpion camps that you will actually be able to attempt to take or steal from each other while you're still essentially standing in the same place where you can clear minion waves, right, Pon?
Yep, exactly. They're right next to it. People can fight over them. People can try and burst them down, but be careful if you try and burst them down while the opponent's around. They might try and sneak it from you if they're so inclined.
So these provide golden experience when killed, but they also have some additional new rules which are very interesting. The first of which is when their health bar is depleted, they are not immediately slain. They go into a down state where they have to require a certain number of individual hits to finish them off. So this is to add even a little bit more attention and strategy behind who's going to secure the camp.
Yeah, they need 3 base.
They also provide a localized healing buff to the team that slays them. So if you do capture them, it is a way to regen a little bit of HP, which kind of contrasts nicely with the way like the totem can restore mana.
Like the person in solo that can be aggressive.
So those are the lane scorpions, the lesser scorpions.
Going to be a big deal.
But we also
let's talk about the big boys.
Oh yeah. These spawn in the jungle, and they have a lot of interesting mechanics working with them. So at the beginning of the match, they will spawn in the Gold Fury and the Fire Giant pit. And these monsters have one major new feature, which is they are our first jungle camp that changes its spawn location. So when they will first spawn in the Gold Fury and Fire Giant pit. At the time they are slain, is when the Gold Fury and Fire Giant can spawn. If you have to kill these before you can get the bigger bosses to spawn. Once they are killed, they will actually relocate to a different spawn point.
Yeah, Ajax is doing all the talking.
And if you kill them, you'll get some experience in gold, but you'll also get a bigger bonus, which is the jungle camps on your side of the map will drop even stronger buffs after you kill these scorpions.
Yeah, so that's pretty huge. Like enhanced buffs when you kill these things for like a little bit. It's
a lot of interesting details here.
Yeah, I know. Something that we've never done before. I'm definitely looking forward to how people contest these new greater scorpions in the jungle and how it's going to sway the tide of the game there. But another thing that we've never done before that I definitely want to talk about are the all-new base gates and Conquest. AJ, what's going on with these new gates on the outside of all the bases?
So this is our first dynamic geometry. This is something that people have been asking for years, and we're really excited to try it. And it's something we're planning on experimenting, and paying attention to throughout the year. We are adding gates to the bases. So when you are in your order or chaos base and you're leaving the base, you will be able to.
The base is huge now, dude.
Walk out of a gate that opens and closes. It's actually it's a blocking area until you walk through it, and then it opens up. It has a opening pad on the interior side of the gate.
Kind of like
step on to walk out. So if you walk outside, you are trapped outside when the door shuts behind you. Now, this has a lot of interesting twists and turns to this mechanic. So specifically, we wanted this to be a much more convenient way to get from your base to different parts of the map. It feels so good, Ponpon. You're my jungler. Tell me how good this feels when you're leaving the base.
Junglers get to back camps via these?
I mean, even in live, when I am running around, because I've been playing on this map for a while, I actually try to run to the gate area because it's just so convenient to get to your speed buff. It's so convenient to potentially rotate to the other lanes. It's just such a nice path to have that I don't know what I was doing without it before.
So that's the first purpose of these gates. Now, the second purpose of these gates is to add a really interesting twist on Phoenix and base sieges. So if you're a defender or an attacker, you can now utilize these gates as a way to attack the team in other ways. If you're defending, you can flank this other team as they're attacking a Phoenix more easily by going through the doors, but you need to be careful or you might not be able to go back in the way you came from unless your teammate is there to open the door for you. If you're a attacker, you can camp outside those gates and see if anyone wants to open the door to try to take a look. And when the door is open, go ahead and flood their base and actually get into the Titan and Fountain area without killing any Phoenixes or taking any Phoenix damage. And we've taken this even one step further. Those doors are not that thick, so they can be leapt over or blinked or teleported over. So actually, as an invader, you can leap over the door and step on the pad to open the gate for your team to flood in. There will be penalties applied to people enemies who invade the gate in this way.
A lot of the walls are taller now. I wonder how jumps work with that. You're just going to clip through the wall or what?
And debuff you in other ways, but it is a really interesting risk-reward way to attack the base in a whole new way.
Essentially the inside of the game.
Looking forward to this. I know you guys have been having a ton of fun with this new mechanic. AJ's been going off the walls about it. Super excited to have this in the Season 8 Conquest map. But I think the thing that I am most excited for is something that we may not have talked about a little bit earlier. And I know AJ has been pushing for this for a long time. It's the idea of a living, breathing Conquest map. AJ, break this down for me and tell me what we're going to be doing this season.
So this is probably the coolest feature of the whole map, and that's that it's a feature that we haven't implemented yet.
It's the future.
Conquest.
Hopefully they'll go over them soon, but I'll take a quick peek.
And in the history of Smite, we would get a new map every now and then, right? You got a new map in 5.1, and then years before that in 2, 3, and 4. So it was a long time between maps. We are changing our process a little bit here, where this year we are committed to updating the Conquest map 3 more times throughout the year. Now, these are not going to be full map overhauls, but
Are they gonna, if those are like significant updates to the map,
and we're going to
kind of
make
like that.
thematic art and design changes to it that introduce new gameplay, introduce new artistic changes to the map, and we're going to do that throughout.
I'm all down
year.
for change.
Each
honestly.
of these updates is going to have a specific theme that is tied to the Smite storyline and to the gods that are launching around the time that the Conquest updates are launching. And each update is going to bring a different experience. And you know, I can't give away too much about what we're going to do at each update, but we're going to be investigating things like changing geometry, changing paths.
The patch notes aren't working for me.
Objectives, something like our expanding the functionality of the Scorpions or the base gates and doing things like that. So throughout the year, instead of just, you know, wondering when we're going to make a map in the future or wondering maybe we'll get some changes at mid-season, we're telling you right now that we're going to see artistic and gameplay changes to the Conquest map specifically.
Oh, there we go. The notes are working for me
and then,
now.
of course, that is in addition to balance, which we'll do to the map. You know, we'll be adjusting numbers, health values, damage values, and stuff like that. Golden experience. We'll still do that on a every update basis, but at those quarterly updates, more changes to Conquest.
Super exciting. All my theory crafters out there, you know, go
so
back in
the notes are up. Would you guys rather just like me read through the notes, or like
awesome.
wait for them to do it on
another
stream?
Thing that's super awesome as we move away, because
they're kind of just going through the map that we've already seen right now.
Some of the new player experience updates that we've got going on, and the first one is actually going to be a new feature in Season 8, the Conquest Guided System. And I'm gonna leave it to AJ again. Take it away.
Don't worry, Pon took lead on the balance and the items, so he'll be leading for the rest of the meeting or the rest of the
25 pages to go through. See how that goes.
This is part of
it seems like most people want me to read the notes.
It expands a little beyond that. It's for new players in general.
No, I'll do the notes now, and then if you guys let me know in chat when they actually get onto the proper notes, I'll come back to the stream. So we have notes here. There we go. Skins, we don't care. New DLC, we don't care. We don't care about that either. Bug fixes, blah blah blah. Quality of life changes. New tutorial system. Guides you through starting jungle camp and TLA, and that's good. New tutorial systems are always good in my opinion. Respawning camps, etc. Turned on by default. Yeah, a new tutorial system is always good, for sure. New escape menu. Yeah, so a whole bunch of new tutorial stuff. Rank changes. Hard reset of MMR. That's huge. That's actually huge. Have sound on? Okay, I could put the sound on for the stream.
But it's not waiting for step by step and like, okay, I press W, now do the next thing. This is actually a
complete hard reset for MMR, which is pretty huge, honestly. Players can no longer gain or lose MMR more than 100. That's gonna take forever to grind up from a hard reset, dude.
So players who want to learn Conquest, you can turn this on during
players experience more consistent MMR gain.
And this system
TP MMR resets will only apply to players above Diamond who become inactive for 2 weeks. So you're not going to get reset anymore unless you're inactive. Ranked quests and rewards. Ranked rewards given out at the end of the year will be available immediately in 8.1. Okay.
We're also going to be able to update this throughout the year, so we can try to have every update reprogram the system so that
nothing anti-heal in team fights.
Exactly where to go at the beginning of the game to
the link is right here. Oh wait, you can't see it. I'll hide my member goal. There we go. Link is here. I'll put it in chat for you. Oh wait, don't make me sign in.
For sure, this is super exciting, and again, like you said earlier, it's something that players have been asking for a long time. Just an easier entry point into Conquest, and starting.
That's the patch notes link for anyone who wants it.
A perfect opportunity for this. And you touched on it a little bit earlier.
So new healing rules. Healing in Smite can be a polarizing topic. Blah blah blah. So they're talking about anti-heal, right? Global anti-healing aura. While not brawling, your ability and lifesteal healing taken is reduced by 30%. Let me pause this. It's messing with my brain trying to speak and listen at the same time. So while not brawling, so I assume that means fighting, your ability and lifesteal healing taken is reduced. A god is considered brawling if they have damaged or applied crowd control to an enemy god within the last 4 seconds. So it's basically like being in combat. If you're not in combat, your lifesteal is reduced. In combat with an enemy god specifically. Minions don't count. lifesteal doesn't. Lifesteal against like minions and jungle camps is gonna be reduced by 30%. Anti-heal item changes. Generic nerfs to the top anti-heal items. Toxic Blade is the same. Pestilence and Contagion didn't really need the nerf, but sure, whatever. Curse Tank, slight nerf. Curse Tank upgrade, slight nerf. Shadow Shuriken, slight nerf. So a slight nerf to basically every anti-heal item in the game to offset the fact that you're already healing for less in general. When you're not in combat. But like in combat, overall you're going to be healing more because anti-heal items aren't going to be as good. Rod of Healing, increased healing increase. No longer... Oh, okay, so yeah, they've removed the fact that you don't have to take or deal damage. It's just like always a healing increase of like a certain amount. So, that's it, right? So they buffed healers, right? This is a healer buff. Like, you're healing... It's a nerf to like Devos, Lifesteal, Anubis, spamming Bancroft's Talon, Hades healing, and laying off of minions. It's a nerf to all that kind of stuff, but it's a buff to in-combat healers like Hell, and maybe Ra, Aphrodite, that kind of stuff. So they're really trying to focus on in-combat healing and less on just like lifesteal along with minions and jungle camps. I'm not crazy about this. I really don't like healers being in the meta, and that seems like what they're forcing, really. They've buffed healers, they've nerfed like generic passive healing. I don't know if I like that. Gods that visit a jungle camp on their side of the map will receive vision of the in-world and mini-map respawn timers. Okay, so like if you walk into the camps area, you get the respawn timer no matter what. I like that a lot. Living Conquest map, blah blah blah. This is all Conquest map stuff, which we've already seen. Is there anything here that we actually care about? Oh, there's some enhanced buffs here. So red buff gives lifesteal when enhanced. Speed buff did speed buff always give CCR? It did, right? Yeah, so CCR gets increased, speed buff gets increased CCR. We have mana buff, increased CDR to 20%, and 10% increase max mana is interesting. Enhanced void buff increases attack speed bonus to 25%. That's a lot, actually. That's a lot. Yeah, there is going to be an anti-heal starter item for sure. It was 60%, but I'm not sure what it's going to be now. They may have changed it. Other conquest stuff that we don't care about. Starter items. Here we go. This is what we want. I'm just going to put my background music on just for a little bit of something. Here we go. There we go. So, Destol, standard carry starter item. Wait, they don't have specific numbers on them? I guess we're just gonna have to work with non-specific numbers. Destol, yeah, so restores mana and health on landing basic attacks. Everyone knows this item if you were around in Season 4 prior. Can be upgraded to Death's Embrace or Death's Temper at level 20. Death's Embrace restores even more health, so that's like the upgraded basic attack version. Death's Temper, slay enemies to gain additional basic attack damage. Full list further down, as in like full stats. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's do these instead. We don't need to read through all of that. We know what's happening. So yeah, Death's Toll, Death's Embrace. Yes, they're doing the 3% max health mana. That's kind of crazy. This is so strong. Wait, 2200 gold. So you do have to pay gold to upgrade them. So you have to wait until level 20 and then you pay gold to upgrade them. Does anyone know if this is 2200 on top of the 700 or if it's like 2200 total? Because that's like a difference of like 700 gold, right? Either way though, even if this is 2900, it's still kind of insane. AEC physical power is like the most of any item, I think. 140 magical is up there, 200 health, and then 3% hitting an enemy with a basic attack. That includes minions. That's crazy. These star items look really broken. Death's Temper, 50 magical, 50 physical, 75 magical, 30% attack speed, 100 health. You gain a stack of Temper that provides 3.5% increased basic attack power for 10 seconds with a max of 10 stacks. And then you get 5 stacks immediately. So what? That's 35% increased basic attack power. A lot of these are similar to the data mined ones, actually. They haven't changed too much. They just seem, like, super strong, dude. Like, really strong. Has to be 2,900 total. I would think so. But I don't know, honestly. So Gilded Arrow is like Hunter's Blessing, basically. But every 10 seconds, a nearby enemy minion is marked, prioritizing the highest health minion if you secure the killing blow. So if you last hit that minion, you get bonus gold and 20% attack speed for 8 seconds. That's a pretty big deal for like boxing and clearing the wave and stuff. So this is the one that has like the kind of mini game in it. When you kill an enemy, you gain 10 gold and 20% attack speed, stacking up to 3 times. So this basically just allows it to stack 80 basic attack damage. Is crazy, dude. It's actually nuts. All sources of gold gain are increased by 20%. For every 100 gold you gain... Oh, I assume that means you have in hand. You gain 1% attack speed. And yeah, so that stacks to 25% attack speed and 20% crit, 60 basic attack damage, 150 health. These items are crazy, dude. You're never selling these. They're mentioned on the patch notes that like maybe you could sell them or whatever. You're never selling these. These are the most efficient items in the entire game. Even if this is 2,900 and not 2,200, it's still absolutely ridiculous. That'll be pretty bad late game. Not really. As long as you're just making sure you're holding 1,000 gold, this item is so efficient. Ridiculous. 25% attack speed, 60 basic attack damage, 20% crit. That's already the best crit item in the game. Plus 150 health. Leather Cowl. Power, Lifesteal. So this is physical only. While you're near an allied god, you gain 10% attack speed. While alone, you gain 5% movement speed. So this is like... maybe a jungler item. You have like attack speed when you're ganking. Movement speed to move around the jungle. I don't see this really being useful in a lane. Maybe like the ADC could get it when they're around their support, but I imagine the support would rotate and then you're going to lose the passive benefit, and you don't really need movement speed in the lane. Yeah, it's almost like every god is right. You're kind of right on that. While they're an ally god, you gain 25% attack speed aura, so it's basically a Shogun's. If alone, you gain 10% movement speed. This one seems weak, which is crazy to say because this, if it was just an item, would be busted. But compared to the other ones, this seems a bit weak, honestly. Like, the stats on it are good. The base stats alone, very solid. And then, like, when you're in team fights, it's like a Shogun's. If you're not, it's like a Talaria boots, kind of. Can it stack with Shogun's? I would guess it does. Would be my guess. And then we have 40 power, 300 health, 15% lifesteal. For each nearby friendly god, you gain a stack of Outnumber. For each enemy god, you lose one. Each stack of Outnumber provides 3% increased power to all nearby allied gods. So basically, if you have more people around than you have enemies, you're going to get extra like power. Once again, kind of weak. I feel like if you're already winning the fight, like you're up by 1 or 2 people, you've won the fight anyway, right? Do you really need this? Yeah, this seems like the weakest one so far. I'm not sure what's happening with the Assassin's Blessing thing, Arya. I think maybe you have like multiple options, but there's no like dedicated Assassin's Blessing item from what I've seen. Warrior's Axe, cheaper than the other ones, 600 instead of 700. Health, prots, damage reduction. So this is Warrior's Blessing. Steal 25 health. This is basically exactly like Warrior's Blessing. 600 gold is interesting though. That leaves you with 900. You could get like a tier 1 item and Chalice potentially if it was a cheap tier 1 item. Cowls are for AA solos. Why would you need movement speed in solo though? You only get the attack speed with the cowls if you're nearby a friendly god. You're not going to be nearby a friendly god if you're in solo. Sundering Axe. Health, protections, flat damage reduction. 10% current health and restores it to you. This seems kind of good. Just like when you're trading in solo, just constantly like every 7 seconds hitting them for 10% of their current health and healing. That seems really strong. Like the base stats aren't amazing relative to other starter items, but the passive is super good there. Yeah, alternate timeline's the revive item, isn't it? This one looks really interesting to me. I've seen this in the data mining, so health, protections, very similar stats to the base value actually. 30% CCR, super underrated stat. 30% of this is actually kind of crazy. And then when an ally got around you within 55 units gets hit by a hard crowd control, you give them a shield equal to 10% of your maximum health. Not theirs, yours. So if you're a soul lane warrior with 3,000 health, you just give them a 300 health shield. just casually. At the perfect time as well, because they've just been hit by a CC, they're going to need a health shield. Like, obviously you can play around it, you can throw out like a random bait CC and proc it before you go in. But that still seems kind of nuts, dude. Cthulhu item, it could be. Ult with Cthulhu, and then like when you get hit by a CC, you get like 500 health shield. But this is basically a Geb shield, right? Without the cleanse. There we go, Bluestone Pendant. Enemies hit by damaging abilities take 25 physical damage. Yeah, it's basically identical to all Bluestone Pendant. Similar to Mage's Blessing in its current form. We have Bluestone Brooch. Trash stats. Like, even for non-starter items, trash stats. But the regen is kind of nice. But the thing is, these come online at level 20. You don't need HP 5 and MP 5 as much at level 20. And then they take 25 plus 7.5% of current health. We saw this in the show match, actually. So, because it's current health, it doesn't seem that good. If this was max health, it'd be insane. But current health keeps it in check a little bit. Okay, I'll link you the notes once more. There you go. There's notes. And then Corrupted Bluestone, slightly better stats, because like you much prefer the power to a little bit of regen. They take 75 damage over 5 seconds and reduced attack speed by 10%. For every enemy afflicted, you gain attack speed. That's a weird one. That's very specific. That's something that like a character with easy hitting abilities that can proc it, but also has basic attacks. Maybe Erlang. This could be good on Erlang. Because like your 1 counts as ability damage, so this would your 1 would proc this. Maybe good on Erlang. Upgrades seem to cost like 1,500 each. Wait, is this the total cost of the item, not the upgrade cost? That's kind of nuts. Very cheap. Notes aren't working. Yeah, notes were being a bit temperamental. I managed to get them up. I think maybe they're trying to hide them because they want to do them on stream or something. I haven't used my voice this much in a while, boys. It's kind of going on me. So, Warding Sigil. 100 health, 15 magical protection only. Whenever you're hit by an ability, you gain a stack of dampening, decreasing your damage taken by 5. This occurs only once per ability cast and gets stacked twice. Weird item. The fact that it only has magical protection means you can only go it if you know you're in a magical matchup. You're not buying it in mid, so you're only really looking to buy this in solo, I think, if you know you're up against like a Guardian or a Mage. 200 health, 75 magical protection. Whenever you hit, you're going to stack a Rebuke, decreasing damage taken by 4%, so this is the better version. 12% damage decrease is very nice, like for sure. But the base stats aren't amazing. This is like worse than Pestilence base stats. And considering these starter items are better than a regular item most of the time, this doesn't look amazing to me, but 12% damage reduction can't be understated, dude. That could be pretty powerful. Thing is that the base starter item is like really only applicable in solo in a magical matchup. You're not buying this anywhere else, I feel like. 350 health, 25 of each prots. Whenever you hit by an ability, you gain a stack. Once per ability cast, a 5-stack 6 balls dealing magical damage. Yeah, so this is sort of like almost like a Pribwin effect. This is better, I think, because it's a little more applicable. You know, tons of health and like balanced protections. The high-res stream is at the same items I am, so I synced. Is that true? Let me have a look.
Sacrifice your own health.
Okay, let's go back to this then. It gives my voice a little bit of a rest as well.
Each of your abilities will now cost
let's minimize that.
So you have to be really careful with this to make sure you don't kill yourself with the side of it, essentially.
Turn this up a little bit as well.
Some metal names and some
yeah, this one's really cool.
I know, right?
This one's basically like does damage to you. You basically become Thanatos on any god. Does damage to you, but you do more damage.
Focused mid. Starter
yeah, we'll see how chill people are after they read the last one.
Not chill.
We'll get there. So Sands of Time, another familiar
They don't have
starter.
specific
This is
stats
the-
on here though,
you
which is
get
kind of
some
annoying.
cooldown
I want to see
reduction and
specific
some,
stats.
mana per 5 that increases as you get lower and lower in mana. You can upgrade this to Pendulum of Ages, which turns the passive just up
The percent
a ton,
damage
as
reduction
well as
would
gives
stack
you,
with Onis, yeah.
extra power based off how much mana you currently have. So when you're at full mana, you deal more damage. When you're lower mana, you restore mana. And it can be up to
Yeah, I have a
160
bit of
damage
music in
power,
the
just for an
background.
example of how much that it is. Or you can just completely change it, get rid of the MP5, and go with the alternate timeline. This item is, when you would die, there's an alternate timeline where you didn't die, so you just go to that one instead. This will revive you after a brief
Oh, move the
delay,
face cam? Yeah, sorry
giving
about
you some
that.
health back, with a very long
Where can I
total
move it to?
cooldown. So you can kind of
I probably can't. I'll just hide myself for now.
spice with the alternate timeline.
Capri
there
alt
we
on
go.
an item.
Yeah.
Hide the labels as well.
Make sure to burst them right when they revive, so that the alternate timeline wasn't too fruitful for them.
Yeah.
This one certainly has a large amount of balance.
But when I was reading them myself.
And definitely.
Okay, we'll
something
take another
looking forward
vote.
to PTS testing
Put
on.
in chat notes
Yes.
or stream.
This one in particular.
We'll see what everyone wants,
Alright,
because
next
I'm
up,
happy
we've
to
got
read them
Conduit Gym, the last
if you
one
guys would
we've
enjoy
got
that
kind of
more.
grouped up as the mid category.
Yep, so this is the kind of aggressive one. It doesn't have as much sustain as Vampiric Shroud. It doesn't have as much mana regen as Sands of Time.
Okay, that's
but
all
it does
those.
make forward
Okay, yeah, literally everyone knows. Okay, I'll go back. I'll go back. Notes. And webcam. And labels. There we go. Okay, we're back. I'll do what is a better experience for you guys. Let's full screen this. Okay, so we were at Vampiric Shroud. They kind of went over it, but yeah, we'll go over it because there's like actual stats here. So we have 15 power, 75 health, 15 fizz protections, 5% lifesteal. So a lot of stats actually just for the base cost, but it is expensive. This one's one of the more expensive ones we've seen. Damaging enemies with an ability gives you 6 health and 6 mana. So basically the exact same as all Vampiric Shroud that we had. My voice is soothing. Nice. So Bloodsoaked Shroud, this is the one where you get like stacking magical lifesteal that can stack infinitely. Thing is, it's not really infinite because they do wear off after 6 seconds, but like as long as you're staying in combat and keeping hitting things with abilities, it can stack infinitely. Base stats are okay. Okay for starter items, I mean. This would be nuts for a regular item, but probably about on average, maybe a little higher than average. Is this for magical solos? Yeah, magical solos or magical mids. In the past, Vamp Shroud was good both in solo and in mid. So that would be my guess. And then this one, I really like the look of this one, Sacrificial Shroud. So 100 power, 100 health, 20 procs, 15% lifesteal. Your abilities deal 15% more, but cost 5% max health. So basically, every character can be Thanatos. Or, excuse me, every magical character can be Thanatos. So you can't build this on Thana and stack it with your thing, but basically it's like, if you want to be a super glass cannon mid lane mage, you can do that. Is basically what this is. We have Sands of Time. Basically Mage's Blessing. Or like Sands of Time from the past, if you guys are familiar with that one. The upgrade, Pendulum of Ages, 90 power, 20 MP5, 10% cooldown reduction. 4 MP5 per 10% missing mana. And 7 magical power per 10% of available mana. So if you're at full mana, your first ability after full mana is going to have 70 additional power, 160 power, but obviously that comes down as you use more abilities. This doesn't seem crazy to me. Even at the absolute maximum, it's 160 power, 10% cooldown reduction. Is that insane? Not really. Rod of Tahuti gives, I think, 150 power. So, like, not crazy, to be completely honest with you. This is what everyone's freaking out about. The revive item. So, it can be upgraded from Sands of Time at level 20. 45 power, 45... I assume this means they're both protections. Normally when they say just protections, it means they're both. MP5 cooldown reduction. When you die, you find an alternate timeline when you are alive, becoming CC and damage immune, unable to act after 1.75 seconds. You are restored to 25% health and mana and can act again. 10-minute cooldown. This was 6 minutes in the data mining, so they've clearly taken the reaction of the community to the data mined version and upped it. People are freaking out about this. It's not gonna break the game, guys. You can chill. You can chill. 10 minutes is a ridiculously long time. 10 minutes is half of a game sometimes. Like, it's not going to have a massive impact on the meta. It's going to be annoying and cheesy sometimes. 10-minute cooldown when you're investing your most powerful item into this. The stats on it... Actually, no, the stats on it are okay. I take that back. The stats aren't too bad because it gives 45 of each pros. But you're going defensive. So, like, if you're going this on a mid lane mage, you're losing a lot of damage. You're only getting 45 power from this item. 10-minute cooldown is ridiculous. You're going to get this off once per game. Because this comes online at level 20, which is roughly around 22 minutes into the game. 20 to 25 minutes is when you're hitting level 20. Once you use this, it's going to be 35 minutes before you can use it again. It's most likely going to be a once per game thing, maybe twice if your game goes very long. It's not going to break the game. You don't need to freak out. It's going to be cheese, is what this item's going to be. Just selling and rebuying the item reset the cooldown. I assume you can't sell and rebuy it, would be my guess. Conduit gem, 30 power, 15 MP5. Every second you get a stack of arcane energy, causing your next damaging ability to deal an additional 2 true damage and remove all stacks. So 20 times. So if you wait 20 seconds, you get 40 true damage. That's not insane. There's like the Warrior's Blessing thing that does 25 health on a 10-second cooldown, and that steals it. It's not true damage, granted, but because it steals it, it's effectively 50 non-true damage versus 40 true damage. It's about the same. And this takes longer to stack up. I don't think this is going to be a major problem, honestly, despite it being true damage. Archmage's Gem, the upgraded version, 100 power, 25 MP5. This does an additional 2.5% of power. Oh, okay, so 20, so it does an additional 50% of your power? That's pretty huge, actually. 50% of your power late game when you're getting this item online is going to be about 350 extra damage. That's kind of nuts, I have to say. I just think like your still a 1-2 combo that might have left them on like 200 to 300 health is going to kill them now. Granted, the stats kind of suck. Like these stats really aren't great for a full item, but the passive is kind of crazy on that one. 90 power, 150 health, 15 MP5. Every time you cast an ability that costs mana, you gain a stack of focus for 10 seconds, providing movement speed, damage increase, and damage taken reduction. Stacks up to 3 times. So this is for mages that have like spam like Hebo, right? Low cooldown spam mages. This is what you want. 6%, like if you do have this passive fully stacked, it's an insanely efficient item. So as long as you can keep that fully stacked. They last 10 seconds, so like I think this is strong. I think this is pretty good, honestly. If you get the stacks, it's 9% speed, 9% damage increase. So you can kind of take that as like 9% power, a little bit more than 9% power. And then 6% DR. You can't change them once you leave base. Yeah, I thought so. Like, I assume they work similar to Blessings in that way. We have Boomba's Dagger. So this is the main jungle item by the looks of it, but there are other items that can work as a jungle item. So health and mana, very cheap. You're going to be able to get a tier 1 tier 1 item with this, plus potions, and be totally fine. Plus hog if you need it, if that's still in the game. 15 true damage, abilities 30%. This is basically Assassin's Blessing. Nothing crazy here. Boomba's Spear, 60 physical, 90 magical, 200 health, 200 mana. 50 true damage at 50% versus jungle. This is the interesting part. Jungle bosses are included in this part. So if you do upgrade to this one, you're going to deal an additional 50 true damage per basic attack and 50% bonus ability damage to jungle bosses. You can burn stuff really fast with this. Like, think about it. If you're an Erlang jungle or a Nem jungle or a Set jungle, how quickly you're going to be able to burn objectives. It's going to be kind of insane. When any of these die, you heal for 10% health. That counts for bosses, I assume. 10% of Fire Giant's health is probably going to be a lot, right? And then additional gold as well. Yeah, blessings are being taken out, and they're completely replaced by these start rhymes. And then Boomba's Hammer. This is the one that was going to be a stun, but I think they changed it. So 300 health, 200 mana, 10% cooldown, 10% penetration. Oh, 10% penetration is interesting. After casting an ability, your next basic attack deals an additional 80 true damage. And after hitting that basic attack, your active cooldowns are reduced by 1 second, and you're healed for 5% max health and mana. Oh, not max health and mana, just max health. Interesting. First glance, I don't think it's that good. The stats on it are a little underwhelming compared to the other starters, and the passive is like pretty average. Hammer on a Wheelix? Could be good, yeah. Anyone that wants to basic attack cancel, I guess maybe on Thor or something, like when you're doing your combo, you're going to get that extra true damage. I don't know if it's crazy though. I have the jungle, 10 physical, 20 magical power, 15 HP 5, 20% attack speed on a 650 gold item. That's kind of good, dude. This is one of the better, like, statted base items. You deal increased damage to jungle monsters, so this is an alternate jungle item. Upon defeating a large one, you place a ward. So this allows you to ward on invades and also ward your own camps. More relevant as well because the new map has a lot more jungle camps for you to sort of mess around with. Seer of the Jungle, 60 physical power, 90 magical power, 20 physical protection, 20% attack speed, 30% increase to jungle camps and bosses. You gain the ability... Yeah, this is the one where you can see wards. I can see a world where you have to buy this as a jungler in like high level play. Being able to hunt down wards for 10 seconds almost negates the need to even buy sentries or just augments your existing sentries. In high level play, I can see this becoming like the go-to jungle item. And there may be a split there where like low level play you don't need this, but like SPL and high level play you do need this. I can definitely see a world where that's the case. Or it's going to be trash. It's going to be one of those two things. This isn't going to be ubiquitous in every level of play, I don't think. Protector of the Jungle, 65 power, 100 magical power, 35 protection, 35% attack speed. That's a lot of attack speed. Oh yeah, this is the one they showed. I think this is going to be really good. 1, it's cheap. 2, it's a good jungle starter item anyway. The base form is very good. 3, stats are very good. 65 physical power, 35 physical protection, 35% attack speed. Stats are really good. And then this, most jungle team fights happen in the jungle. I would say like 80%, maybe 70% of the absolute lowest of late game team fights, like past level 20, happen in the jungle. You're going to be getting this passive effect most of the time. So if you can say we take this as 80% of the value, that's what? 12, 13%? You could take as like an average. This seems really good. Base form is also really good. I have high hopes for this as like a jungle item. I think maybe Eye of the Jungle is going to be the go-to. So you go Eye of the Jungle, and if you feel like you need this effect, maybe you're in high level play, you can go for that. If not, you just go for this. Just a pile of stats. I think this is going to be really strong, this Eye of the Jungle. Yeah, Mannequin's also meant for jungle. Alright, Bluffk, I'll link the patch notes one more time. I seem to be the only one with the patch notes link. There we go. Okay, here's Mannequin Scepter, the third, like, meant for jungle item. But obviously, a lot of items can flex into different roles. 750 gold, a little more expensive. 10 basic attack damage. Physical protection is good because it protects against camps. Damage reduction also good because camps do a lot of small, like, flurry attacks. Enemies hit by your basic attacks are burned, taking 20 physical damage and have their attack speed reduced by 7%. Jungle monsters take 2.5 times the damage. So, 50. Stacks up to 4 times, can be upgraded at level 20. Mannequin Mace, 50 basic attack damage, 100 health, 30 protections, 8 damage reduction. They take 60. Attack speed slowed by 10%. Jungle monsters and bosses take quadruple damage. This is what I'm scared of. Each basic attack does 250 extra damage. 240 extra damage, sorry. So like jungle monsters and bosses, you could burn fire giants so quick with this. The sites crash. It's a good job I got patch notes up in time then. This seems kind of good, like... The base stats kind of suck, but 240 damage per basic attack to an objective. Imagine like Erlang Shen with this, dude. Like Erlang Shen at the attack speed cap with his chain that works really well with on-hit effects. I bet you could solo Fire Giant with Erlang using this. Second option, Mannequin Hidden Blade. 75 basic attack damage, 30 procs, 5 damage reduction. If you have not taken or dealt damage in the last 5 seconds, this is the one they bought in this show match, I think. They immediately take 15% current health as physical damage. So this isn't quite as good in terms of burning objectives. It is good. You just initiate with this hit and they immediately take 15% current health. It is physical damage, so it won't be like chunk 15%. It'll be more like chunk 10% or something because of protections. But good initiation, but you can't steal. It's not max health, it's current health. Really good initiation of a fight though. Like I'm going to use Thor as an example. You probably don't buy this on Thor, but like Thor ults into a fight. You haven't taken or dealt damage. You just instantly do 15% of their current health on the ult hit and then combo them down. Could be interesting. Support ones here. Sentinel's Gift, uber cheap. You have 1,000 gold to work with after this. So you can get like a tier 1 item, chalice and some extra pots or like maybe wards or something. Very cheap. This is basically Guardian's Blessing. You get health and mana back on assists and you get bonus gold just to keep you caught up in farm. And if you're not near an ally god for 20 seconds, the passive disables. We have Sentinel's Gift. So these are level 17 instead of level 20 for the support items because supports tend to be like behind in XP. 300 health, 45 of each procs, 20 MP5. Assisting an enemy target dying provides 15 bonus gold on resource 3%. So every minion wave you're getting 18% of your max health and mana back. That seems good to me. Obviously it's late game, so you're not going to be always like grouping up around a full wave and doing this kind of stuff, but yeah, I feel like the bonus gold isn't as relevant late game, although for supports maybe it is. Level 17 is actually quite early to get this online. You've still got a good chunk of the game left to go unless you're getting stomped. So, could be good. 200 health, 20 of each procs, 20 MP5. This is the one that looks insane to me, Sentinel's Embrace. Evenly split 120 of each protections among all nearby allied gods and yourself. If you're alone, you only gain 60. So if you're stood with just your ADC with this in the backline, you get 60, they get 60 of each. Plus 200 health, plus 20 on the base item, so you get 80. They get 60, 200 health. That's insanely efficient. If you stood in your backline with your mid and your ADC, mid gets 40, ADC gets 40, you get 60, while you get 80. Seems insanely good. Where's the cost? Oh yeah, you're right. No cost, but I assume quite cheap based on the fact that the base form is cheap. And this coming online at level 17, that's right when you're starting to team fight and you want this kind of effect. I think this is going to be really good. Like really, really good. We have Benevolence, the second Guardian starter item. More expensive, this one. Health, regen. This is one where you gain, yeah, so gain 2 gold per 5. That means 2 gold every 5 seconds. And 1 XP P5. 1 XP every 5 seconds. Plus 0.5 per level. So by the time you get to level 17 and you're upgrading this thing, you're going to be at, I can't do maths, 8.5, 10.5 gold per 5 and 9.5 XP per 5 is what you're going to be at. And that's going to like ramp up. There's a lot of math to be done on this item that I'm not going to try and do on stream, but someone can lab this item and figure out exactly what it's going to give you at certain stages of the game and figure out whether it's going to be good. I can't do that on stream. That's going to break my brain. And anytime you're getting experience or gold from an enemy dying, you only take 90% and you share 10%, so you can like get your ADC or your mid more fed, I guess. Compassion, 300 health, 30, some regen basically. Damage taken by nearby allies is reduced by 15% up to a maximum of 100 damage. The reduced damage is redirected to you as magical damage. If this redirected damage to kill you, it does not get redirected. So this is kind of similar to this in a way, in that you're going to stand in your backline and you basically protect your backline. But I don't see why you would ever want this over this. This just seems way better. Like this with Thebes, you're giving your backline as like 70 pros. Ridiculous. This is okay, but I don't see why you would ever buy it over Sentinel's Embrace, really. Have we seen... No, we haven't seen this one. Animosity. 400 health, regen. Your basic attack deals bonus damage equal to 4% max health as magical damage. Doubled against structures. So this one makes no sense to me because why would a support need this kind of effect? I'm guessing if you don't have nearby allies, you don't share the gold, right? If that's the case, maybe you could buy this in solo. On like a passive solo lane Guardian or something. But I'm just thinking Erlang Shen with this, dude. 4% of your max health on Erlang Shen basics. My guess is it won't proc on Yom's basics, because Yom basics don't proc stuff like Demonic Grip. It probably won't proc this either. But on like Erlang, 4% of your max health, say you have 3k health, that's reasonable. 4% of 3k is 120. 120 extra damage on all your basics. Plus 400 health. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very specific to a few certain characters, but pretty strong, I think. We have War Flag, which is the final support item. This one's more like aimed at being aggressive. This was an item in the game before. Available to both classes. 100 health, MP5. Being in range of a minion or jungle camp death without dealing the killing blow restores 6 health and 6 mana to all allies within 55 units. And also provides allies with a stacking self buff of 1% speed and 2% attack speed. So very similar to the old War Flag, if any of you guys were around when that was a thing. War Flag wasn't good at all. It was like very niche on a couple of certain characters. I'm not sure if there's any difference in stats based on the other one, but we'll see. War Banner, 30 physical, 60 magical power, 300 health, 15 MP5. And you have an amped up effect where it's 1% health and mana instead of like a flat 6. Sorry, boys. It's not Corona, I promise. I've just been talking for like 3 hours straight. Provides allies with a stacking self of a 2% movement speed and 4% attack speed. So you can get up to 40% attack speed from this, but most likely in late game team fights, you're not going to get this stacked up too much, which is why I think this item kind of has problems. Like, why would you need this effect in a late game team fight that's happening in the jungle? Pretty good on sieges, I guess. I don't know. I think this is a bit trash, honestly. When you could go for this, why would you ever want the War Flag? This just seems like it's going to overshadow every other support item to me. And then Spartan Flag, 40 physical, 65 magical power, 300 health, regen. When you damage an enemy god, you call down a Spartan Flag at your location, providing increased power to all allies standing in the radius. So it's kind of like a Hachi Flag, I guess. 10% increased power is nice, but Smite's not a stationary game. You're going to activate this, maybe stand in it for a tiny amount of time, get forced out of it by the enemy diving your backline, and then lose it. This seems trash as well. I do have a drink, it's just talking for this long, like, really does you in. But to be honest, this seems like the worst one so far. I don't see why you ever need either of these upgrades. This is in theory very good, but Smite's a mobile game. You're going to get forced out of the area very quickly. We have Tainted Steel. This is the anti-heal item, right. Physical and magical power available to both classes, very important. 15 of each prots. Good stats. Very good stats. A little bit of power and 15 of each prots is very good for early game stats. Enemy gods that you hit have their healing reduced by 20%. Tainted Breastplate. 40 power, 60... 40 physical power, 60 magical power, 30 magical protection, 70 physical protection. Enemy gods have the healing reduced by 50% for 6 seconds. 30 power, 30 physical power, 50 magical power, 80 magical protection. So this is the one that skews more magical, so my guess would be when you upgrade this, you choose based on if you want to have more of like a physical skew or more of a magical skew on your protections. Enemy gods that you hit have their healing reduced by 20%, but you are healed for 100% of the healing reduced. So it's almost a bit like a Cerberus passive in a way. This used to be 60% in the data mining, they reduced it to 50%. I've said before in videos, if you guys have watched any of my starter item review videos, that I hate this item, and I still do. The fact that you can buy this and a Brawlers, and that's 85%, because they nerf Brawlers to 35. And you just, it's just hit. So you buy Divine Ruin, you hit someone with a Scylla one, they're 85% anti-healed immediately. That just seems kind of ridiculous to me. You love the art? Yeah, the art is really good, honestly. Look at this art, dude. Like, even just this. Oh, I'm in full screen. But like, yeah, the art looks really amazing, honestly. As for these items, though, not a big fan. But we'll see. Okay, we got a little bit of item balance. Pen, mitigation, and CCR, that's fine. These things could have done with a little bit of an extra boost. Decreased damage reflected on Thorns, decreased cap of damage taken. Nerfing Thorns again, sure. They just keep nerfing tanks, dude. I guess tanks are going to be a bit stronger now that solo lane is, like, kind of insane. Good. I don't understand why Witchblade still provided attack speed. It was really should be more of a neutral item that is available to tanks. 30 protections over the attack speed is almost always a benefit to the people that were ever building Witchblade. I think we saw Erlang Shen picking this up, and that's probably why. Like, this is going to be a very good item for, like, anti-attack speed in solo now. You'd probably pick this up over Midgardian Mail now, I think. Winged Blade. Oh, that's weird. So magical protection specifically, I don't think I like that. I like that this item was very neutral and you could pick it up against any slows. Now, like, if there's a physical god that's giving you trouble with slows, you feel bad picking this up because it gives you magical procs. I don't know if I like that change. They're buffing Relic Dagger? This item's insane. 50 extra health, 10% CCR. Why? Relic Dagger is already an insanely good item that a lot of people should be picking up but aren't. Yeah, I don't know about that change. Emperor's Armor buff, I'm fine with that. Emperor's Armor's a cool item. Talisman of Energy. Okay, yeah, they're doing like they kind of did with some of the starter items where on a God, Death, or Assist you get max stacks. That's good because these kind of items that require stacking off of like lane minion deaths, they're not very useful late game, similar to some of the starter items I reviewed like War Flag. It's nice that like a God Death instantly stacks it, so like in a team fight it's actually going to be a bit more useful. Jotun's Wrath, increased power, fine. Jotun's Wrath was the worst mace for a long time. Maybe it won't be anymore. Stonecutting Sword, massively reduced cost actually. 150 gold is a big deal. I presume that isn't like affecting the tier 1 and 2 of the item, just like it's cheaper to do the final upgrade. I'm okay with this. Stonecutting Sword is like a very niche pickup for like certain characters, so it's going to buff stuff like Arachne and Baka that like to build this item. Zerg Shield nerfs. Wait, is it nerfs? No, it's not nerfs, it's just skewing it more towards like an attack, not attack speed, like a damage direction, taking off some of the procs. I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. I like the fact that Berserker Shield is sort of more of like an aggressive item. You love Stonecutting? Yeah. I like to see a Stonecutting buff. Massively decreased cost on Ward Shield. I like this. It was really an awkward item to build. 1400 was really expensive for the tier 2 of it. So I kind of like this change. And Chile being skewed more towards being a damage item. So you're probably picking this up on Assassins a lot more now. Like when you dive into backline against those mages, you don't lose too much now because 60 power is actually quite a lot. So I kind of like this change. It means warriors are a bit more risky building it, but it opens the option for Assassins to buy this. It's not really a nerf, it's a shift. Losing 20 procs for 20 power is about even, I would say. Maybe even a little bit in the item's favor, but it just shifts it into more of like a damage focus. It's not much of a change to Serrated, just a little bit better on characters that want to use abilities more. Celestial Legion Helm buff, that's fine. Desolation. Now decreases ultimate cooldowns by 8 seconds on getting a kill. And reduces non-ultimate cooldowns by 2. Why are they buffing Deso, dude? That was one of the better pen items, really. That's kind of good now. Like, 2 seconds off your cooldowns is really nice, and 8 seconds off your ult cooldown. That's a big deal. It's probably going to be the go-to pen item now, unless you need Divine Ruin, obviously. Shard. Why are you buffing Shard? It's already the better percent pen item. Buff Karen's Coin, not Shard. Buffing Poly is fine. Poly's a very niche item that not many people pick up. Added new art. So they're not changing Karen's Coin at all, but they're buffing Shard, even though Shard is picked up way more than Coin. That makes no sense. I mean, it's obvious why Coin isn't picked up, because it's a really weird item that you have to stack early game, but it has percent pen, so you don't want to buy it early game. But Shard was just a better item. I don't know. Does the ult reduction affect stance changes / Agni? I would assume so, yeah. So you're going to be at Agni Bomb with full cooldown. I think Agni Bomb is 12 seconds. So you'd be able to bomb, and if you get a kill, it's going to be on a 4-second cooldown. Kind of crazy. Reaver. Good. Reaver was like way too good as like a catch-all destroy tanks item that you just buy Reaver Shard on a mage and you do so much damage to tanks just from 2 items. Not providing percent pen now means you have to go into like some different percent pen options and you don't just buy Reaver Shard and ruin everyone. Increase the percent health damage, but like that's not going to make up for the fact that you're losing the percent magical penetration. Tahuti now gives that. Interesting. You were kind of already buying Tahuti in a lot of builds, but not all builds. That's going to make it kind of essential if you want to deal with tanks, really. This plus Shard is like maybe your go-to now. Doom Mob nerfs, I would imagine. Yeah, Doom Mob nerfs. Makes sense. Doom Mob has been like a go-to like sort of rush item for the last couple of months, I feel like. Makes sense to nerf it. This, we saw Shifter Shield picked up a lot in the show match, so what's changed here? Increase the base protections up to 25. Increase the protections gained when under 75% health. Wait, so it now gives 65 prots when you're below 75 health? That's a lot. Yeah, big buffs to Shifter Shield. The item was already okay. Now it's going to be really good. I think this is kind of like an optimal pickup on like warriors now, because you actually get very tanky with it. Not just like, you're not just buying it for the 70 power anymore. They're reducing movement speed a lot. We'll see. Increased. Ooh. That's nasty, dude. That's really good against basic attack characters. Now, 25%, you're going to feel that if you're a basic attack character. And like 35 power is pretty nice as well. Yeah, Runeforge channel buffs. Nice. So skewing it a little more in the tank direction and giving a passive increase. I want to see, I'm fine with any Runeforge channel buffs. I think it's a really cool item. Totally fine with them changing that. Sledge nerfs makes sense. Broken item. Not much more to be said. Really? I know movement speed is more valuable, but Shield of Regrowth is not a problem item. It was built on a very few specific characters like Hercules, Nejar, some healers. This wasn't needed, I don't think. New item entirely, okay. Physical penetration. 55 power, 200 mana, 20 MP5, 10% penetration. Basic attacks benefit from 10% additional. So you can basically take it as 55 power, 20% pen. Because most hunters don't care too much about abilities late game. Some do, obviously, and you probably don't buy this on the ones that do, but... It's basically like how Titan's Bane and Shard work, but for basic attacks. I don't know how strong this is. 20% pen is a lot. You can get this. I don't know if this breaks cap. I also need to know if this breaks cap. If this can break cap, it's very good. Because you can buy this, Abo, and then another 10% item like Wind Demon or Fail Not. And you can be on 50% penetration. Crazy. If this doesn't bypass cap, it's not that good. But if it does, crazy. Oh, never mind. They nerfed Abo down to 10%. Okay, still not as good then, but big cost decrease as well. So this makes it a lot more attractive as like a third item rush now. Because you're not wasting so much by going percent pen in third slot, and it's a lot cheaper now. You love the elevator music? Yeah. Executioner buffs. Fine. I guess this is... They're trying to make it so Abo doesn't completely take the slot of Executioner anymore, and if you do want to skew more towards like a percent pen build, you're going for the Executioner instead. Yeah, this is Heart Home City Remix. No longer provides crit. Does that mean the items that build into it don't give crit as well, or have they just removed crit on the base item? Probably just removed crit on the base item, right? Decreased cost is a big deal. 1500 is like a lot to spend on a tier 2. I'm very happy about this. They're removing crit from anything that's not a tier 3. I really like this a lot. The fact that you can just buy into like Hidden Dagger and randomly high roll a 5% and kill someone off of it is really dumb. I'm glad to see this a lot. And they're increasing the power to make sure the average damage you're getting out of these items stays the same, but it's not reliant on RNG. I like that a lot. Bringing Deathbringer back up to 50 is fine. I'll take a drink. Yeah, we know about that. So it's a little bit less anti-heal, but like better stats. This is actually like okay stats now. This is like okay to pick up now. Sort of like how Brawlers and Divine are, where like you don't hate growing Brawlers and Divine because they have decent stats. That's kind of where Shadow Steel is at right now. More crit on Wind Demon. Probably an overall buff to Poison Star, being able to get it online earlier. So overall for the crit changes, I like them. The crit items themselves not been changed too much, but this is huge. Taking random crit off of tier 1 and 2 items is something that should have been done a long time ago in my opinion. This isn't really a way I thought of dealing with crit being annoying, but this is an ingenious way of doing it. What do I think about 40% increased damage to enemies under 40% health? Is that an item? Okay, here's the Janus partial rework, I guess, that everyone was freaking out about. It's only a partial rework, not a full one. Players falling from Janus portal can now be damaged before they hit the ground. Previously, they were untargetable. Going through Janus' portals now is a unique sound. Okay, fine. So, not huge, but it does mean that portal can now set up for stuff like Raoul, Silo, stuff like that a little better. You don't have to like get precise timing on when they land. Now damages enemies who are in between. Okay, good. Right, so they're just making the hitbox a lot more consistent with that, so you're not going to like randomly miss with it. This ability can now only ever deal... That is so boring. Let me zoom in. That is so boring. That is quite possibly the most boring change I've ever seen anyone make to a game ever. It's not like, oh, we're going to nerf the damage a bit so you don't always get one-shot by it. It's like, you can never be one-shot by this ever again. Like, that's so boring, dude. I don't like that. It's such a ham-fisted way of, like, nerfing the ability so that people don't cry about getting one hit. Like, how often do you ever get one hit by a Janus ult? Almost never. It was never a problem, and it was funny when it happened. I don't know, dude. Be more audible, that's fine. This is dumb. The rest of the changes for Janus, fine. This is dumb. Yeah, exactly. Raoul will come one shot, but not Janus ult. Like, I mean, how often does Raoul one shot? Basically never. How often does Janus ult one shot? Basically never. Like, it was just funny when it happened. I don't know. Baka nerf's good. Baka's annoying. And yeah, he's getting even more farm. So preemptive Baka nerfs. I think Baka will be strong regardless. So I'm down for some preemptive Baka nerfs. Ra nerfs because he's been really good. Poseidon nerfs. Is Poseidon good? Have I missed something? I feel like Poseidon's not that good. I guess maybe this is like a preemptive movement speed nerf for the larger map. Maybe that's probably why they're doing it, right? Larger map must nerf movement speed, right? A little bit easier for Angus to stack his passive, totally fine. Chernobog buffs. I don't like Chernobog, but he isn't great, so. Oh, now provides power to allies being healed. That's actually substantial power. 25 physical, 30 magical. It's kind of a big deal. Yeah, there's a larger map, Bailey, if you missed it. I'll have some videos coming out covering like the full map and what I think is going to happen and a bunch of stuff coming out soon. So if you don't want to miss all the Season 7 news, I'm going to be making individual videos for that stuff. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss that stuff. Chronos. That's a That's a substantial increase. 0.7 times 20. Wait, am I missing something here? That's not 1.4 attack speed. That can't be. 0.7. Am I missing something? Is that 1.4 extra attack speed? .7 times 20. %. Right, okay. My brain couldn't comprehend the math for a second there. 14%. Okay, that's not as big of a buff then. That's probably okay. Increased scaling on top time is fine. Danza nerfs. Are you guys going to be happy? Decreased bonus power from each pouch. Decreased base damage. No nerf to the ult. The ult is the thing that I thought was more problematic on Danza. I'm fine to see small nerfs. I don't think he's completely insane and needs to be nerfed into the ground. But I would have thought the ult would be something on the nerf target list. The ult to me seems like one of the stronger parts. Yeah, and the taunt crystal, yeah, that too. The taunt is also a pretty big deal. The taunt and the ult are like the main two I'll be looking at to nerf. Fenrir buffs. This is cool. This is really cool. I would have never thought to change it like this. This is really, really cool. Now that all those awkward times where you sat on 3 or 4 runes as Fenrir, but you can't find anything to basic attack, so you can't engage with the stun. Now you can just 2 and then engage with the stun. This is really nice. This is going to make the character so much easier to play and like more flowing and stuff like that in team fights. This is probably the most intelligent change on this entire list. I like this a lot. Increased AoE damage. That's fine. So small buffs, but this is like a huge like QOL and playstyle change for him. Best change of the patch notes, honestly, in my opinion. Aside from like new items, obviously, like best small change of the patch notes. Hachi, decrease cooldown, fix an issue where I can fire other abilities. Oh yeah, I've noticed this actually. Like as soon as you come off the horse, before you've even like fully got back on the ground, you can start firing stuff. So I guess that makes sense to change that. Why are we buffing Hercules? Someone tell me why we're buffing Hercules? I'm a bit confused. Hasn't this guy like dominated the support meta for a long time because of his early game? And now he's going to be good in solo because he's a lane bully that can take control of the side camps and things like that. I don't know why this is... I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm a Herc main, but like, for non-Herc mains, I don't think you're going to be happy with that. Izanami's sickle projectile speed increases actually against attack speed. Izanami's sickle projectile speed increases actually against attack speed. This should result more closely with her sickle returning before a second one fires. Oh yeah, because sometimes like you fire another one when her sickle is already out. So this actually doesn't affect any gameplay things. It's just like clarifying visuals. Okay. Merlin nerfs. And a slight buff on that actually, but like this is one of his weaker abilities in general in terms of getting the damage off. So probably overall neutral. Small nerf on this one, small buff on this one. Oh wait. No, that's not a small buff. You can connect ticks a lot more. That's actually a pretty big buff. That offsets this. I think that's overall Merlin buffs. Flaming Spear. Also, it scales to physical power instead of max health now. That makes more sense because he's like a damage-focused assassin. Wait, 10% physical power per stack. It's 20 stacks. He's going to heal for 200% of his physical power. Plus 200. Nah. You can't slip that past me. 200% of your power? He's going to have like 300 late game. That's going to be a 7... Wait. 200%. That's going to be an 800 heal. 800 if you have 300 physical power. That's not okay. Cut that in half and it might be okay. No. That needs to be changed. It is 20 stacks, right? I'm correct on that. Nah, solo Neja not so much because you can't build tanky and utilize this. You need damage. But full damage Neja with 300 power, that's an 800 heal. Yeah, you still have the anti-heal aura, that's true, but that's crazy. That's probably needs to be toned down. Armillary Sash can no longer crit, I'm okay with that. Removing crit from base kits is something I'm fine with. Increase the damage to offset the fact that it can't crit. 150% scaling is a lot on that. So I guess you're going like full power Neja now, right? No crit, no defense, just full power, because you heal for so much, you do so much with this. Increase the bead's time window again. Upon landing, you gain prots for 5 seconds. Interesting. Not really sure why they would do this, but I guess it's a little buff for Neja. 10 plus 10% is not huge. This is multiplied by 20. This is 200 plus 200% of physical power, because it's 20 stacks. That's huge. Raijin buffs. Cooldown decreases. Increased scaling. I'm okay with Raijin buffs, to be honest. Even though he's like, he was in the meta a while ago, it feels like it's been a little while since we've seen Raijin. Yeah, Mocha, I think he's going to be aimed more at a damage like assassin in jungle than like solo support now, I think. Fix an issue. Soul buffs. We love to see him. Buff to the passive attack speed. Buff to the 2's damage. Small, probably not enough to make her good, but enough to bring her off of like the bottom tier and into like somewhat viability. Season 8 roadmap. Yeah, Tiamat, Gilgamesh, and then these 4 gods that people are going to speculate on forever. We think, chat mentioned earlier, that there's going to be Morgana and Atlas, and then there's 2 others, I guess. We'll figure out what these are at some point. I may make a video on it. When shooting numbers is not enough. Rework. Oh, they're just explaining what a rework is. So this is what they have planned for Season 8. These aren't coming with the launch of it, I think. Persephone, the goddess, is going to receive changes to the functionality of multiple of her abilities across her entire kit, with the main focus being decreased frustration of her enemies and taking down her pro play performance while increasing her casual performance. So, perfect in terms of the description. Can they execute it? I don't know. This is what Persephone needs, a decrease in pro play and an increase in casual play. But I also don't want them to completely make the god brain dead and boring at the same time. Charybdis as well? Okay. Yeah, they've got to be careful with this. I don't want them to gut the god and make her brain dead just so that she's viable in low-level play. I think it's fine to have gods that are, like, difficult and perform better in high-level play, but Persephone is too skewed that way. Like, she's insane in high-level, trash in low-level. So they've got to be careful with this, but the design philosophy in this paragraph is good, so we'll see. Bastet, missed the mark on the previous Bastet update. Currently, Bastet has a strong win percentage stats in Conquest, but players feel underwhelmed. We are giving her another new passive and a new ultimate. That should feel much more like a true ultimate. So no more of the duplicate abilities, I guess. The passive changes, like, whatever. Should be interesting, but once again, we've got to see what's happening with it. At least 2 other gods. More gods will be receiving reworks. They change at least 1 ability entirely, or making heavy adjustments kit-wide. We aren't ready to name them yet, but keep an eye out. Maybe this is Osiris, unless Osiris V2 was like a remodel or something like that. Mail of Renewal rework, definitely fine with that. Same thing with Stone of File, they both need reworks. Particles, other items. Yeah, so they're planning to rework quite a few items here, which is good in my opinion. There's some items that are just like in the game that are complete garbage, like Mail of Renewal and Stone of File, that really just need a rework. Sobek remodel, maybe this is the Osiris V2 that we saw in the data mining, I don't know. The Sobek remodel looks really good though. I like it. Skins, don't care. Season 8 Conquest. Design updates to other maps. I assume the design updates to the other maps aren't what they're talking about with Clash and Siege being merged, because they said they're going to merge Clash and Siege into one game mode. That's coming later in the season. I assume that's not what they mean by this. They probably mean they're changing the art and design for a different map. 2 a year is feeling really good for the dev team. We're going to try and continue this throughout Season 8 with a focus on making sure we find good fits for combat playstyles. Oh, they mean for like battle passes and stuff like that with TV shows and stuff. Okay, cool. Clans. It's been forever, dude. It's been forever. Clans coming initially in early Season 8 with new systems and Phase 2 with new rewards in late Season 8, early Season 9. So for clans to be fully implemented, we're looking at potentially early Season 9. But at least we get the base form of them back, I guess. I don't know, they've kind of botched it with clans. I feel like they don't really care about clans anymore, but it's nice to see they'll be back at least in early Season 8. Probably a couple of patches down the line. That's it for the notes, though. And probably it for the stream. Because my voice is starting to kind of die. I've been streaming for 4 hours and basically talking non-stop about all the crazy changes. So you guys can see some skins here. But seriously, thanks for all the support on this stream, by the way, guys. I know it's Season 8 hype, and obviously there's going to be a lot more people than usual, but we had like 1,200 people at the peak of this stream. Still got 600 people watching, even though I'm about to end the stream. The super chats, the memberships, it's been crazy. So thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, definitely hit the button, because we're going to be coming out with a ton of Season 8 news videos. I'm going to try and condense the information into like different videos so you can watch what you want to watch and you don't have to watch through a 4-hour stream VOD. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it from me. Thanks for coming out to the stream, guys. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.